Welcome back to an episode of Ministry of Truth. I am your only host on this show. Got a little bit for you today. I don't really think this is going to be a long one today because, well, sometimes I feel like, just like yesterday. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children that are 18 and above, we're going to talk about Jasmine Crockett, ICE in D.C., Muslims, Roblox again. Oh, you think that gets worse than what I showed you last time. It gets worse. Vasectomies on newborns. Rhode Island. And obviously, we got some new updates on Israel and some pedophiles. That just happens not to be Jeffrey Epstein. And I already saw this before you sent it to me last night, Zippity, so you're still slow. But before we get started with anything, we obviously got to start off with something to get us in the mood. Hello, Zippity. I can't remember if I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway. Go get your coffee, go get your bagel, get your Texas tea, whatever you want. Over there, some grits and butter. Good song, good song. When you re-listen to that, you're like, God damn. Yeah, that pretty much sums up a lot of us. Not that we're emo. It's just that, we never shared shit. Right? And, I saw that side of me. Fuck my parents. My kids saw that side of me. My wife saw that side of me, and it sucked. But you know what doesn't suck? How many of you watch the lovely, lovely MSNBC? Huh? Nobody? Oh. Well, that's strange. Well, if you didn't know, hear me out. MSNBC is no longer part of NBC. What?
We have breaking news as it pertains to our network. This morning, a new name for the network by the end of the year. We will become MS Now, which stands for My Source for News, Opinion, and the World. And look, Andrew, they even have a graphic
MS
up.
Now.
Like
there it is.
Actually,
the new logo.
It looks very sporty.
So gay.
As we go to Versant, we're going to be moving in this direction. MS Now, which I got to say.
Now with NBC dropping them, ooh-wee, these paychecks are about to get a lot smaller. Ooh-wee. Hello, Stephanie. Crazy, isn't it? So with their paychecks getting smaller, Rachel Maddow's got to go. This guy's going to got to go. Like I said, CNN has the same issue coming up in the end of the year where Disney is dropping them. And they're going to have to do their own thing independently. And these two stations, by the middle of next year, will no longer exist, in my opinion.
I got a call yesterday afternoon, and they're saying, "We hope you're okay." We're going. I was like, "What do you mean? Like this shows we're independent." And what I've said on this show time and time again is you look at the people that are running the company, they're entrepreneurial.
Right.
Like when you have somebody come into your company after working for like big corporations and you're talking, you're saying, and they go, "We want you to be entrepreneurial. We want you to come up with new ideas. We want you to push the boundaries." I'm excited about that, so I'm excited about this
too. Look how
too.
it worked for Don Lemon and Joy Reid.
What's in the name? Well, whatever you put into the name.
Well, look, my understanding is this decision was a choice by NBC Universal.
Right.
Remember, originally they were going to leave the Peacock with the different units.
Right.
They decided that they wanted that to stay with NBC Universal. Having said that, despite my sentimentality about the Peacock, I've always loved the Peacock.
Yeah.
The truth is, I've always thought about this network and CNBC and USA and actually all of those assets as insurgent networks.
Right.
This is an insurgent network, and I love the idea, to be honest with you. You can take out your salt shaker or whatever.
How the fuck are they an insurgent network? They're legacy media. That's far from insurgency.
You want to do and say, take it with a grain of salt. But I like this because I think it actually does have this sort of independence and actually gets away in some ways from even the idea of legacy media.
Yeah.
right? I mean, I think what you're seeing MS do and what you're seeing some of these other
NBC
networks
was
do now
tired of
is
losing
not just
money.
linear, but
Lawsuits.
by the way, I'm watching you on TikTok now. Do you know that? You know I'm seeing you on TikTok.
So this is a thing, and of course, because I'm hip with the kids, people,
I know.
I actually didn't know this, but this network is the most watched news network on TikTok and on YouTube.
Yes,
right?
it is.
So we are
sure about
moving.
that?
We're moving in a direction beyond corporate media, and again, I think this fits. It fits. It's it's a new marketplace, and you look at legacy media, you look at the old media companies. I could list a lot of names, John Lemire, that meant a lot 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that mean nothing absolutely now. It's what have you done for me lately?
No matter what
and are you
name
looking
change
to
you
the
got, you're
future?
still gonna
Are
be
you
legacy.
trying to hold on to the past? And this is a question. Are we going to be like Eastman Kodak throughout the 1980s and 90s? Or are we going to be like NVIDIA and look at a brave new world? And I think this actually helps us do that.
The media landscape has been changing a lot over the last decade or so, but it's been really accelerated in the last few years in this particular moment. So it does seem an ideal time to rebrand, an ideal time to embrace a new identity. As you said,
They're trying to rebrand like they're going to be something new, inventive, and independent. They're going to be the same fucking show. Same fucking stories. The same thing. Trump bad. Trump bad. We're independent journalists. Trump bad. You're not independent journalists. You never will be. Now you know how Israel... Now I'm going to skip this one. Oh. Probably should have played that one. So now there's going to be no long break. This will be a break. I will see you in 4 minutes. Don't cancel me with this song plays. You know you want to. Well, you guys don't. Somebody will. Hello, Scott Baio. Oh, that's not Scott Baio.
Hey, champ. Why the long face?
I don't know, Scott Baio. I really screwed up last night.
Come on. Talk to me. Tell me what happened.
All right.
What's up, Laura?
Try. I took her on a date, things seemed so bright. I knew I would not need my U-porn tonight. We go to her place and we fool around. We throw all our clothes to the ground. We begin as she turns out the lights. I start but feel something so very extra tight. I hear her cry and I see her frown. I look at the condom, it is all brown. Last night, ooh, I stuck it in her hole. I'm so sorry, ooh, from the bottom of my soul, 'cause I stuck it in the wrong hole. Try some preparation H, it'll make you feel better. In my defense, those holes are so close together. Oh baby, baby,
That's what I was
don't
thinking,
feel
Eddie.
defiled.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but whenever they tells you it's the wrong hole, bullshit.
It's a common accident during doggy style.
Laura.
It was so dark, I couldn't see so good. I had no idea where I put my wood. I want to make things better, want to make it alright. If you want, you can put on a strap on and give it back to me all
What the fuck?
night.
I'd rather if she didn't.
Forgot that part.
I stuck it in the wrong hole.
Oh, fuck, yo.
I'm so sorry.
Glad you're here, Joel. There's rumors that you went to jail. Huh?
My soul. never ever want to make you feel hurting. I guess that's why God made that hole not for inserting. Tell me how you feel, baby, please don't pause. Now I know how they feel in that HBO show Oz. Maybe take some Advil, your pain it will fix. From the way you walk, you can compete in the Special Olympics. If this was Alabama, we would be on trial. That's how my mom took my temperature when I was a child.
I've got a confession, and I think you won't mind. I kinda liked when you put it in my behind.
You're a keeper.
I don't know, baby, I'm no sodomite.
Can't we just try it again tonight?
Absolutely.
All right. Every night, I stick it in the road. It's so much fun, and we don't need no birth control when we stick it in the wrong hole.
That was fun. That was fun. Now we're gonna watch. I think this is Benny Johnson. So Sarah Gonzalez, one of the other people I watch. I can't remember the show, but her show is always like an hour long. Oh, sweet, Gilf. You probably shouldn't have played that song. So those of you who don't know, Jasmine Crockett is about to lose her job. Kinda, sorta. And she's not very happy about it. But Sarah Gonzalez, who works for Blaze TV, Blaze News Network, Sarah Gonzalez Unfiltered, I believe. It comes up in my daily whenever she comes on. Anyway, let me stop talking. So she went and not really met. She had a moment with Jasmine Crockett.
Day is never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free. Dude, shut up. Master got me working.
What's up, guys? Benny. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Yasmine Crockett from Texas, who is filmed from this angle, has been the butt of a lot of jokes and has really been exploding onto the political scene in a very, very big way.
Oh,
Yasmine was
good.
for somebody to go through and fact check who she is and where she comes from, because Yasmine obviously uses a fake accent and has been funded by billionaires and endorsed by billionaires and is in charge of a very poor and very crime-ridden district in South Dallas, a district that she may well lose when Texas redistricts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we decided to take your advice, the advice of this channel and this chat, and go to South Dallas and expose her. We did, to the tune of millions and millions of people watching and seeing, 14,000 reposts, 37,000 likes, 2.6 thousand comments, and 4,000 saves.
Your video.
We exposed Jasmine Crockett and where she's actually from. TLDR is that Jasmine Crockett was raised in a way nicer neighborhood than you, in a way more elite school than you went to.
Definitely.
In total, Jasmine Crockett's education cost close to $1 million between the Mary Institute St. Louis Country Day School that cost $35,000 a year just to go to high school there, the Rhodes College, the private gilded Hogwarts-looking institution in the rolling leafy hills of Memphis, or the Houston Law Center that cost another $40,000 a year.
Oh, good.
Rhodes College cost $75,000 a year. Yeah, that's $1 million. Anyway, the point is that she's an elite from Missouri who was raised with extreme privilege and not the hood rat congresswoman that she plays on TV. Well, it turns out that Texans are kind of tired of that and getting carpet bagged. And now Sarah Gonzalez from The Blaze confronted Yasmine Crockett at a town hall, calling her a fake hood rat and establishing that she is indeed a privileged and pretentious elite.
I used to stay at my granny's house. She was one of my favorite people in the entire world.
Jasmine, the people of Dallas deserve better than a fake ghetto hood rat.
Get her, Sarah.
Do they know you're a rich kid from Missouri? Do they know you're a spoiled rich kid from Missouri? No, ma'am. Do they know? Don't touch me. No, ma'am. Don't touch me. Get your ass out of here. Get
Whoa.
your ass out of here. Get her off me. Get off me. Get out. Get off me. I'm not. Get her off me first.
All right.
Get her off me first. Yes, she is. I'm standing still. Do your people know you're a spoiled rich kid from Missouri? Get it! Get it! Get it!
Wow. They're so welcoming.
Get off me! Get off me!
Whoa.
Get off me!
Why are you grabbing her?
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Are you proud?
Just in case I gotta cuff you up. Let's just go.
For what?
Let's go. I'm telling you to
Oh my goodness. Spicy meatball from Sarah Gonzalez. She's a host at The Blaze, and she said correctly that Jasmine Crockett is, in fact, a carpetbagging fraud who is an elite from Missouri. She's not at all from Texas. She's playing.
Far from it.
And I find this particularly hilarious. She's playing someone who's from the ghetto. She's not. And she has a very different affect and voice. She changes it constantly in order to try and play a character
Sam.
on TV.
Seems like the only person I've ever seen that let them stay, the heckler, was Vivek Ramaswamy.
There's nothing we hate more than inauthenticity on the internet. That's a matter of fact. You can see this fake affectation from Jasmine Crockett.
All the time,
like
and somebody
this.
that's a child of a preacher. Listen, most black people are not Republicans simply because we just is like, y'all racist.
They're conservative,
talks.
though.
Again, I cannot establish more that she comes from the single most elite background that you can really have. $35,000 a year is what her grade school costs. Private college for $75,000.
can't hang out with the KKK in them. That's really what it is. But when we think about who we are as black people and we think about where we come from, most black people have very conservative values, right? But the reality is that like we just can't side with like the neo-Nazis in them. We not dealing with y'all like that, right?
You can see even on stage, like everyone's like, this is, I mean, she's an actress, right? She's an actress. She's putting it on. She's an actress. I mean, I guess you got to appreciate that she has committed to her acting routine, right? She's definitely all in on the character. This is funny.
She's about to be out of
hero,
a job.
Spoiled rich kid from Missouri. It's true. This is incredible. Jasmine Crockett getting called out for being a fraud. People deserve better than a fake ghetto hood rat. You are a spoiled rich
Remember,
kid
she got her
from
job as a lawyer
Missouri.
because she told him that she was
She's in
black.
fact a disgrace to all of Texas. Texas deserves better. This is, of course, precisely the point that I made when we were on Sarah's show. And, well, this is the collab that we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen.
Never been waiting for this.
This was us commenting on what's going down in our reporting on Jasmine Crockett. I had no idea that Sarah Gonzalez was going to take this to heart and then go hit the streets.
But when she gets into something, she does.
Here we are. Working class stolen valor, we call it. Here's the explanation.
I saw this and I was like, damn it, Benny, why didn't I get to this first? Because she's in my backyard and you, as smart as you are, were like, I'm going to come expose this guy or this woman, and expose you did. So tell everyone what kind of a code switcher hood rat Crockett is.
Wow.
Yeah, so you would have had to go to where Jasmine Crockett's really from, because what she's doing is using the Dallas area. She's not from there. She has no roots there. She has no connection to Dallas whatsoever. Shows how
Doesn't she
low the
live there,
barriers
though?
to entry are in the Democrat Party. You would have had to go to St. Louis Sarah, and I don't know if you
Looks
want
like
to go to
Barack
St.
Obama
Louis,
running
but
in
the parts
Hawaii.
of St. Louis, there are some parts of St. Louis you don't want to go to, but there are
So
some
living in
parts of
Hawaii,
St. Louis that
running
are actually
willy-nilly.
some of the nicest neighborhoods you've ever seen in your life. Like, think of the house that Mark and Patricia McCloskey lived in, that giant mansion that everyone was like, is this a museum? No, that's actually what houses look like in the Republican suburbs of St. Louis. And they're gorgeous and beautiful and leafy and manicured. And the people wave on their way to their HOA meetings on their beautiful, pristine lawns. It's a wonderful place to live. In fact, inside of that exact area is where Jasmine Crockett went to school, a place called Mary Institute of St. Louis County Day School. Anytime it has day school behind it, it means
Which
it's
is weird
very,
because
very
her mom
fancy.
worked for the Post
That's where
Office.
Jasmine went to
Dad was
school.
a
It's not just
teacher.
a good school, Sarah. It's the best school in the entire state of Missouri. It's nationally ranked as one of the best preparatory schools in America. It's so elite that the test scores leaving that school are some of the highest in the entire nation. That's where Jasmine Crockett went to high school. It costs $35,000 per year. There's a private lacrosse field as well as a sunken, grassy Wimbledon court right there on campus, along with its own private bass pond. So it was remarkable walking around and
Wait,
seeing
can you
it.
take, like,
Jasmine
fishing
Crockett, of
for,
course, went directly from there to
class?
Rhodes College in the rolling leafy hills outside of Memphis, Tennessee. That cost $75,000 per year. Then she went to the University of Houston Law School. That's another $40,000. So if you total it all together, it's very close to $1 million worth of higher, not only higher, the highest levels of education you can possibly get. And I don't know about you, but I went to community college in a hog field in Iowa. And so, boy,
You didn't have
but
a-
I can speak, I can speak English. And so, it's something that is a real curiosity to me. And if you'll allow me to just finish my long-winded thought here, which is this. This isn't rare. This is normal in the Democrat Party.
Mm-hmm.
It's called working class stolen valor. It's practiced by the elites inside of the Democrat Party, whether you're Zoran Mandami, Kamala Harris, or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or Jasmine Crockett. You are embarrassed that you come from wealth and privilege. You have to make up stories, fanciful stories, in order to try and prove that you have some type of bona fides with the working class of which, and the welfare class of which you are constantly trying to appease and pander to. Remember AOC saying they just out here to steal bread, right? When everyone's robbing a Nike store, the Nike/bread store, right?
Right.
And this is exactly what Jasmine Crockett's doing. It's endemic in the Democrat Party. Kamala Harris says she worked the fries at McDonald's. Give me a break. Everyone knows that it's all farcical.
How about that? A politician being fake to get votes. And she's supposed to be some prim and proper, extremely educated black woman. 43 years old. No kids, no husband. Wonder why. I wonder why. But then why do you act like you're from the hood when you're the furthest from it? Alright, you need to get down. Stop. All right, now we're going to head to a quick 46-second video of an immigrant getting detained, but that's not the part we're going to listen to. Listen.
Well, you guys are ruining this country. You know that, right? The liberals already ruined it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, can we see some badge work, guys? His property. Hey,
Hey,
guys.
she missed it. I'll play it again.
Well, you guys are ruining this country. You know that, right? The liberals already ruined it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, can we see some badge work, guys? His property. Hey, guys. Already ruined it.
The federal officers, you don't.
No number, no ID,
Doesn't work.
no name. This is a democratic process. It looks like it. Can we see some badge work? Already ruined the country. Okay, man, can we see some badge work before you
They're
go?
federal police. It doesn't work that way.
Can we see some badge numbers? Hey, sorry.
Get the plates, bro. Get the front plate.
There is no front plate.
Oh, weird.
Oh, so you guys, is this legal? Hey, man, can we see some badge work? Yeah, can we get your badge number? Oh, you are right. Okay.
Okay. So he kind of got clowned. There's another one where it's even better. I think I already played that one. It's a chief from one of the DHS branches in California. Now this one is fuck. I don't know where this is happening. Hold on, let me see. So in America, if you are a Muslim woman, right? It doesn't say where. You can get away with anything. Apparently, the law doesn't apply to you. All you got to do is keep saying Islamophobe, Islamophobe, Islamophobe.
Okay. On my way to you. Okay. What happened to me? All right. Islamophobia. Come here. This is gonna be known. This is gonna be known. So this Islamophobe white guy, I'm
What?
driving, minding my own business.
Come over here.
I'm driving, minding my own business, right? This is recorded, right?
Oh, yep, it's recorded. Over here.
So if you back him up because he's white,
come here.
You're gonna pay for it.
Well, hey guys, if you want to go
So
watch
here's the thing.
NCF, apparently
I'm
she's live.
driving, minding my own business, following the speed limit. Here comes this white guy.
Oh
Trying
yeah,
to
we did.
outspeed.
Never mind.
Are you listening to me or not?
I'm trying to tell my people that I'm out with you. So give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, man, please.
Right, because you're not going to defend Islamophobic.
Give me 1 second.
He tried to kill me.
165, I'm out with her.
Yeah, he tried to kill me.
Did he?
Right? He tried to kill me.
Okay, so what happened?
He tried to kill me. I'm about to videotape this. Because he tried to kill me. You're not going to kill me in this neighborhood, okay?
Wait,
You're not going to defend.
you can get implants? Pretty sure I need all new teeth.
Islamophobe. Alrighty, here you go. Yeah, he's Islamophobic.
Okay, so can we talk about what happened?
So I'm on my way to you, by the way.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm right here.
I'm on my way, not to you, to the police.
I am the police.
3 minutes away.
I am the
so
police.
Here's what's happening. Are you coming too, or
so
what's gonna
where
happen?
this occurred is my jurisdiction.
My
so I
safety,
need you to talk to me. I need you to talk to me.
People are recording too.
We're recording.
Yeah, over here too. They're recording.
Okay, that's great. Can we talk about what happened?
So I'm driving, minding my own business. There's this Islamophobic white guy behind me, literally driving me to I don't know where, almost about to hit me.
Okay.
So I'm slowing down because I don't know what's going on. So he speeds up. You see how scared I am?
Yeah, I
not
see
really.
it.
Right. So he speeds up in front of me.
Okay, we just want to talk about it.
Right. So he speeds up in front of me, and he starts like, braking and braking and braking and braking on his way to try to kill me. So here I am trying to avoid him.
Yo, if I've ever brake checked anybody, which 9 times out of 10 I've done it at least 1,000 times. I've been brake checked quite a few times. I don't think I've ever said that was attempted murder. That just sounds kind of fucking retarded.
I need somebody Muslim to help me out with this.
Oh,
I don't
you need
think
a
there's
Muslim.
anybody around here that speaks
Well,
it.
you're not gonna make me pay for.
You're the cop. Nobody speaks Muslim.
What's up,
Nobody's got a
Juniper?
lane with you. It's a religion.
Hope you're doing well on this great Tuesday morning.
Okay, I think your English is fine. I can understand you great.
I'm not saying my English is fine. I'm saying.
That speaks
Well, you're not gonna make me pay for. And he starts like, braking and braking and braking and braking on his way to try to kill me. So here I am trying to avoid him. I need somebody Muslim to help me out with this.
I don't think there's anybody around here that speaks it.
Yeah, I just saw it come up on my notification.
I think your English is
Damn.
fine. I can understand you great.
I'm not saying my English is fine. I'm saying that he's the Islamophobic, and he's the one who called the police while I'm on the way of calling the police. So if you're over here, you're gonna take my police report, and I'm gonna leave, and you're gonna make him pay. This is what's gonna happen. You're not gonna make me pay for what the Islamophobic guy did to me. So I'm telling you, you're gonna pay for this. I am telling you, you let him go free after he tried to kill me. You're gonna pay for this.
Okay, so we need to start from the beginning and get everybody's story, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
you getting everybody's story?
Yeah. That's how you make a report.
Get my police report right now.
That's not how this works. Police reports just don't pop up. I gotta type it out. It takes a couple days.
Watching? Are you watching?
Ma'am, can we please just talk?
Is everybody watching?
Can we please just talk over here?
We're not gonna talk over here.
Can we
You're not
please
gonna disrespect me.
Can we please talk calmly and try to figure out what happened? You will get your police report, I promise.
Why you get a case number?
Okay, Perez? Yes. Okay.
Okay, so where did
Still
this
need a
start?
Muslim?
Okay, you're not gonna
Where did
make
this
me
start?
pay for his Islamophobia because
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this guy, it gets worse, guys.
Yeah, we got a new show for y'all. That woman's giving me a lot. What is it? Islamophobia? I got it. Yeah.
Islam
Before we get
fatigue.
today's video, don't forget about our giveaway. F250 King Ranch and Camper and 10,000 in cash. If you're in it right now, we're doing a special crossover deal where if you enter our contest today, you're also in it to win our next giveaway, which is the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, 10,000 in cash. Go to my website.
I'd rather take the truck, even though I don't like
Over the
Fords.
weekend, I'm giving you 30% off the entire site.
Yeah, if you really believe there's Islamophobia in America, why did you
What's up, Carmen?
move to America
It's a
and live in
body
white
cam
country,
footage of some
predominantly white country?
Muslim
Yeah,
woman
If that's what
getting
you really believe.
that got
It
into an
sounded like they was
accident.
having both of them was raging. He cut her off, got in front of her, and was brake checking her. I don't think that qualifies as attempted murder.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so where did this start?
You're not gonna
Where did
make
this
me
start?
pay for his Islamophobia because
Well,
this
ma'am.
is getting out of hand over
Ma'am,
here.
where did this start?
We're just start on the street, one of these streets, while I'm
One of those
driving. It's a beautiful day. I have no work. I'm not working. Just minding my own business. Driving, having fun. Do you see how I look? Just driving in this air in this morning. Out of nowhere, a guy in a blue Toyota behind me, rushing me to I don't know where in this neighborhood. Okay, I'm not crying to you. Are
Yes,
you
you
listening?
are.
That's your people. He's white. So
That's
the guy
your
is white
people.
and that's his people. And look what they're doing. They're making it look like that I am the one that they're making it look like that I am the problem. I am not the problem. I am the one who he tried to
Sorry, lady. I think you are the problem. And it's not because you're a Muslim or a woman. You're just your attitude.
run me over with his car. I avoided him, and I avoided him successfully, and I'm still scared. So here I am driving to the police to make the police report. Next thing I know, you're behind me. For what?
Okay. Did you follow him into any buildings or any property?
No. I tried to avoid him because I don't know if he has a gun. Okay? I don't know if he has a gun. And here he is. I'm gonna shoot you. You're gonna shoot me. You're not gonna shoot me. I'm not scared of you.
I mean, in his defense, if he did have a gun, I'd be like, yo, the only reason I have a gun is to defend myself, because you know what? I don't know if you have a suicide vest under that dress.
I told him, you're not gonna kill me. I'm not scared of him.
Okay.
She gets.
If you're not scared, then why'd you call the cops?
Conversation. She said she's scared, and now she said I'm not scared.
She's crazy.
Did you?
Who do you think started this whole confrontation?
The Islamic woman.
Approach him at all?
He approached me, and then he ran in his car and closed the door. And that's when I had water, and I threw the water at him. I threw the water.
Why'd you throw the water at him?
Because he tried to-
But he got in his car. Why'd you throw the water at him?
Don't tell me his car when he came over. I'm from New York.
Okay,
he
cool.
attacked me first.
I'm not.
He attacked me first, and I protected myself. Yes, I defended myself from him. And you're not gonna make him get away with what he did, his Islamophobia. So let's go.
Did he make any comments about your race or religion?
He did. He did.
What did he say?
He did. Muslim terrorist, he called me.
Oh my God.
Yes, he did. A Muslim terrorist, and he tried to assassinate me. He tried to assassinate me. He literally tried to kill me. If I wasn't a smart driver, I would have hit the cars in front of me. If I was not a smart driver, yes.
Ream's version featured a tailgater, an assassination plot, and Islamophobia claims,
Crazy.
minus any actual weapon.
I drove trying to avoid him all over the place. I tried to avoid him everywhere.
You don't even
My
know
way
him.
to literally finally getting away with him because I was able to manipulate him to go somewhere inside, right? I was able to manipulate him to go somewhere inside.
So she was able to manipulate him, which means she forced him to go somewhere. You realize you're saying all the wrong things, right?
So I can get away from him. And here I am on my way to the nearest police station to make a police report. And they're gathering. They're gathering to protect me? Are they gathering to protect me? Or are they gathering
I
to
wanna hear
protect
the
their
white
own
guy.
white people?
Me too.
Because if that's the case, you're going to pay for the Islamophobia.
I haven't even met the other guy yet.
I do not care.
Oh, wow.
I'm here to make a police report. So I'm on my way to get in my car to make a police
But
report.
ma'am, we
Dude,
are
the
the
cops
police
are right
report.
there.
I'm telling you that.
Give me my police report so I can get out of this
That's
racist
not how
neighborhood.
this works. That's not how this works.
He was tailgating me. Not only that, but when I avoided him, he almost ran into me through traffic to try to still come in front of me and
You mean he passed you?
Was he trying to pass you?
No, he wasn't.
How did you try to avoid? Oh, he passed you.
Successfully.
Okay.
But he was not done with me because I'm a Muslim terrorist, right? And here he is, right. That's exactly what happened.
So
and yes, he was white.
So he passed you.
Charges are going to be aggravated assault.
I am done talking. Because now you're here to protect your own people,
So-
and it's obvious.
So he passed you and then brake checked you.
He brake checked me 100 times.
100 times.
100
A lot
times.
of times.
Okay.
On my way to try to avoid him, I do not know where I'm going to avoid this guy. I almost hit all kinds of people trying to avoid the Islamophobe, right?
Okay.
That's not what you
And
said.
finally, I manipulate him all the way until he gets out of the way, and here he is about to shoot me, about to kill this Muslim terrorist.
Oh
What?
my
How do you know he was about to shoot you?
Because he's saying it. He's not afraid of
But
saying it.
he was in his car, right?
He was in his car after he attacked me. Do you not understand?
But we're not there yet.
Didn't you
We're still on the
record
roadway.
I have
You
no
recorded
guns,
it.
first of all. I have no guns.
I didn't say you did.
And he called his own people. I don't know why you're so invested in this, right?
So he,
He's a
I'm
cop.
not sure
So
why
he-
you're so invested in this.
so he
but
passed
here's
you
my
and
bottle
then-
of water. This was my protection against him.
Okay, so he
Everybody is watching.
Ma'am.
Are you watching?
Ma'am.
This was my protection against the
So
Islamophobe.
he passed you and then brake checked you numerous times.
Numerous times.
And then how did you
And he
maneuver
threatened
him
the
out of?
hell me,
How
and
did
I'm
you?
literally
Manipulate.
shaking from
Use
what he
her
did.
How did you maneuver him out of the way?
How did I ended up maneuvering him. He ended up going the opposite of the of traffic. And I ended up going my way. So here he comes behind me. Here I am avoiding him over here. Here he is going over there, waiting to do. I don't know what. I don't know if he was when he went to the little. I think it was like a little industry place.
Yeah.
When he was going there, I don't know if he was going to U-turn to try to kill me again. So
He
here I am
kidding
going
me?
there, thinking it's probably a police station where this place is at.
So you followed him in there.
No. He followed me in
But
there.
he was-
U-turned.
You said he
do
was.
you
in,
understand?
What? You
Do
said
you
he was in
understand
front of
that I
you.
am the one
Ma'am,
who's a victim here? Do you not understand
I'm
this?
just trying to get it
No, you're
figured
not.
out. So he was in front of you.
Not at all.
I still don't know how you maneuvered him out of the way. How did you maneuver him out of the way?
So, regardless, for the police report, we need to know your name and your information. Do you
I
have
am
your
not
ID
giving
on you?
any name or any information.
Is
Then
this
you
your
don't get a
car?
police report.
This is my car. I have a picture of his car.
Okay, can I see the picture of his car?
Wait,
Yes, you can.
so she has a picture of his car, but she has none of the video proving her story.
The black truck?
Nope, the blue one.
Oh, that's his car?
That's his car.
Oh, okay. Another blue Prius? Or is-
Yeah, another blue Prius.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so and then did that damage get caused by the incident?
I am not answering any questions.
That's a no.
So when you guys pulled into that place up
I am
there,
not answering any questions.
when you guys pulled into that place up there, was he still in front of you or was he behind you? So then you guys pulled into that place. I don't know who was in front or who was in back. And then you guys both got out of your cars? And then at what point did you throw the water bottle at him?
So am I getting my police report so I can
You're
get
gonna
away from this,
you're
or-
gonna get a police report. I'm just
Is
trying
he
to
gonna go to jail?
I'm trying to get your statement so that we can.
I have to file a police report, and then I have to sue you for what's happening here.
I'm trying to
Suing
get
for
everybody's
what?
statement so that we can get the story straight.
All right.
Okay, so I want you to talk.
I'm not answering any more questions. I explained you what happened.
I still don't know what happened. Yeah. All right.
Point, we don't even know who you are.
She's whole explaining the story. Sounds like the white guy was a aggressive driver. He was tailgating her, probably cut her off. She was probably tailgating him.
No, she probably
Checked her a
followed
couple
him after
times.
that.
That's what happened.
Bar either.
Well, she's from New York, so she probably followed him.
Right? I just heard you. You verified who I am.
Is that who you are?
Yeah, that's who I am.
That's okay.
Right.
Okay. We got that.
Right.
Surveillance showed her tossing containers in liquid, then lunging toward the victim.
What is
Oh.
happening here?
Oh,
Are you getting the police report or?
So our
you're gonna get a
partners are out
police
with him.
report.
We're just getting some information right now.
Right? You're manipulating the system.
Alright,
You know
well,
you cannot manipulate the system.
so
Right.
okay. Hey,
that's what
so
she's trying to
ma'am,
do. Here it comes.
You're gonna be under arrest for assault, okay?
Assault?
Yes.
What assault?
Yeah.
At this point, just put your hands behind your back.
I did not assault nobody.
Put your hands behind your back.
It only gets worse.
What the?
What the? What the?
Dumb bitch.
What the?
So our partners talk to him. He wants to press charges for assault.
Yo,
so that's
somebody
why
had a
he's under
camera
arrest.
caught on this. That's crazy.
So you protected your own white people?
That's not how it goes.
Yes, it does. I did not assault him. I did
You
not
admitted
assault him. He tried to kill me because I'm
And,
Muslim.
and that will be duly noted in the report, okay?
Islamophobia.
Is that a cop phrase? Duly noted.
You get it? Islamophobia?
Everything that you told us is going to be noted in the report.
But you protected white people on me. You protected the fallen angel on this Arab.
Is that too tight or is that okay?
You protected the fallen angel knowing that they have no future.
Hey, ma'am, is that too
Wasn't
tight or
the
is that
angel?
okay?
They have no future. Is that what they believe? Nah. She's just a nut.
Okay, I can get a finger in
You
there,
didn't
okay?
get a woman. Do not touch me. Get a woman. Do not touch me.
You guys have a woman on?
Get a
All
female.
right, we don't believe in
Get a
Sharia
female.
free law over here.
Do not touch me. I'm a woman. I'm a Muslim.
She resisted seating in the squad car and accused a deputy of misconduct, which body cams contradicted.
Do not touch me. I'm a Muslim.
We're gonna take
Do
a
not
seat,
touch me.
ma'am.
I am a Muslim.
Ma'am.
I can take a seat without you touching me.
You're gonna take a
Do
seat
not
in my
touch me.
car
I'm a
until
woman.
my partner
I'm
gets
a
here for
woman.
a
Do not
search,
touch
okay?
me. Do not touch me.
Hey, for
We have a female deputy coming here, okay?
What about my car?
It's gonna get towed.
Get your car taken care of. Take a seat, ma'am.
So I'm going to jail.
Yes, you're going
Are
to
you
jail.
kidding me?
Yes, for assault, ma'am.
For
take a
assault?
seat.
I did not assault nobody. What is the definition of assault?
Bring her back up here real quick.
What is the definition of assault? Do you hear him?
Take a seat.
What is the definition of assault?
Ma'am, please.
I am asking you because you're the one who ordered it.
Assault
Huh?
You're the one who ordered it to protect your own people.
Assault is when you think you're about to receive a battery. That's what
I
assault
think?
is. Okay?
He tried to kill me.
Okay, ma'am,
He tried to assassinate me.
Ma'am, please take
Yeah,
a seat.
yeah. You must be a Muslim spy.
You need to take a seat. We're gonna get
What do
your
you mean
car
figure
figured
that out? My car?
Ma'am, I need you to take a seat.
Why am I being arrested?
We told
He told
He
you.
tried to, what do you mean? He tried to kill me. He tried to assassinate me.
Please take a seat.
I am a woman.
Thank you.
You're touching me even though I told you I'm a Muslim.
Thank
You're
you.
still touching me.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I'm gonna buckle you up, okay?
Okay.
For safety. So can you sit back?
You're gonna pay for this, you know? Do not touch me. Do not come close to me.
Can you scoot this
Do
way a
not
little
come close
bit?
to me. You know I'm a Muslim.
You're a fucking
Can you
joke.
scoot this way a little bit,
You
please?
know I'm a Muslim. Islamophobia. You did it. You did your Islamophobia.
This woman thinks she's above him.
Has she ever actually been to the Middle East? I don't think she has.
American laws. Because of her religion.
Yeah, I know.
Because if that was the case, she wouldn't be talking to men like that.
Yeah.
Can you scoot
You
this
did
way
it, and
just
you
a little bit
protected
so
your
I can
own
get
white
the
people.
seatbelt on?
You ordered it. You ordered it, and you protected your own white
Under
people.
Sharia law, they could beat the
Okay.
fuck
You're
out of
the
you.
Bahamas.
If that's how they think, they're not compatible with
No,
American society.
majority of people from the Middle East is not compatible with America.
Muhammad is gonna take it. You know, the Muhammad is gonna take it. Assault, you liar. Thank you.
I'm gonna unbuckle you. We're gonna have you step back out.
You
My
know, my
female.
friend.
Well, we generalizing based on this one incident with her. Maybe they don't all think like that.
Well, I think America, when we are at our best, we are a Christian nation. When you start to introduce these different religions, and it's not going to be good.
Female partner here is gonna do the search.
That's what happens when you let
One of
religion
you
base
people
everything.
tried to kill me, right, female? Why are you getting close to my breast? You just touched my breast with your chest.
Okay, step out, ma'am.
You
I'm
know
gonna
your
pat
own
you down.
people tried to
Ma'am,
kill me,
step
right?
out.
No?
Step out.
The same behavior, you never change?
Ma'am, step out.
You're
Turn
gonna pay
around.
for this.
Face the car.
You're gonna pay for what you did. There's no player in the game, and you know it. Do not humiliate me. Right? The
I'm doing
Muhammad?
my job.
The Muhammad? Right, you're gonna pay
ma'am,
for this.
listen, do you have anything in your
You attack
pockets?
me?
Ma'am,
No, it's a lawsuit.
stop.
It's a lawsuit.
Do you have anything in your
Islamophobic.
pockets?
You're Islamophobic. You protected your own white people. Knowing very well that he tried to kill me. Yep, you know him very well that he tried to kill me.
Well, they got proof.
Spread your feet
So.
apart.
Islamophobic. Don't get in my... Do not touch my privacy. Do not
Huh?
touch my private. Right? I am a Muslim.
She's a woman.
Islamophobic. I am a Muslim. Muslim.
She's a woman.
Have a seat.
She's mentally ill. Everybody's Islamophobic. Even the white cop, the cop that she asked to come there, she wanted a female. Yeah. What you expect to show up, a female Muslim cop?
Well, where did this occur?
I'm thinking, look, it's right down her thing, Kane County Sheriff.
Where the hell is that at?
Where's that at?
I'm thinking that
This might be one of those liberal areas, like if you are, if you're LGBTQ and you request an a gay cop to show up.
Yeah.
They have to do it. If you're black, I want a black cop. If you're white,
But that's Washington, D.C.
yeah, it's like thing they do in Washington D.C.
Yeah, maybe this is near Washington, D.C.
That's what I'm thinking.
You do what you do best, right? To the Arab. You know who you are, right? The fallen angel. Yeah. You know my
Did she have her
language.
wallet on her?
You understand my language. You
Wallet,
understand
ID
there's
or
a new
anything?
player in the game.
Or is it in the
You're
car?
not supposed to do this to an Arab. Hello? You're not supposed to do this.
Hey, where's your wallet at, or your ID or purse?
What are you doing?
Where's your ID at? Is it in your car?
You're not supposed to do this.
Where's your ID at?
I am not giving you any of my information.
All right,
What are you
Jane Doe.
doing?
We will
I'm under
fingerprint you.
duress. I am under duress.
You are under arrest.
No,
is
you're
what
under
you are.
arrest and under duress.
Okay.
Under duress
I am being
and arrest.
forced.
Hey, is her wallet in the car? Her purse?
How does this nut function in society?
And
Walk
she-
around with this idea that everybody's Islamophobic.
And she's not a good representation of Islamic faith. She is crazy. And she makes the Muslims look nuts.
Just her ID.
Right, I did absolutely.
Well, Kevin, we seen another video of it was a Muslim man.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying a bunch of crazy stuff too.
Oh, I remember that one.
And then he pulled out his gun.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
It was up in the Washington, D.C. area.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is where this is at.
Well, a lot of these people come from what, Afghanistan?
Well, somewhere.
A lot of them are refugees from Afghanistan, I think.
Well, she's a refugee. Get her ass out of here. Well, she speaks really good English.
4122.
You know very well that he tried to kill me. Arabian, Arab. Says how you were created. English, Arabic. Does that not ring a bell? You're stupid. Do you understand? You're a You are a
That's
stupid
Spanish.
third eye. You know that, right?
A stupid third
You
eye.
are. Because you had a chance there to bow down to me. You know who I am.
Oh.
And to listen to my orders. You
She's a
have a
nut.
chance, I told you. You have a chance. The more you ruin it
Weird, because in the Islam world, women have no standings in the hierarchy.
for yourself, the more you lose against my other Jesh. You get it? The jinn? They are my Muhammads. I am the Muhammad. No, you're not a Muhammad. I am a Muhammad. Are you mentally ill?
So you're a pedophile?
I am the true Muhammad Arabia. Nobody cares about any of this. The new player, you know. Yeah, you're not going to get away with pretending to be mentally ill. You are not. You know what's up. You know what's up. You will pay for what you're doing. You're ruining my record. Cleaning myself from your shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
You guys mic'd up?
Don't touch me. I'm a Muslim.
Don't touch you.
I don't know you. Sit back. Not get disrespectful.
Setting up new charges. Ag assault.
Right. Islamophobia. Muhammad, Arab. Yes, I'm an Arab.
Okay.
Yes, he tried to kill me. Just in case you know what's going on, okay?
Charged with aggravated assault in a public place, Reem went to jail, her Prius went to the tow yard, and the victim chose to press charges.
Oh. Wonder if she got deported. Probably not. God damn, there's just some people that... Asylums, guys. I don't know if she should be in an asylum because she thinks she's Muslim, or she keeps crying Islamophobe, or the fact that she thought she was Mohammed, who, by the way, is not a god. He was a prophet who liked to marry children. Yeah. That's who they look up to. Oh. So I said we got a little bit more, not information, stories about Roblox and children and the shit that happens on it. And how Roblox is still protecting pedophiles.
Oh, 312. Send me the address of Roblox.
So which one of y'all name is Roll 312 on Roblox?
Not me.
Why are you sending this grown man our address? He your friend. How old are you?
38.
38?
Yeah.
Do you know how old she is?
No, I just know that's Roll 312.
This little girl is only 12 years old.
I just came to play.
You think you finna come in my house and play with my 12-year-old?
You may have heard that my streaming crime network, True Blue, and I are investigating the exploitation of children on the popular gaming platform Roblox. Well, it's absolutely true, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims.
Dude, Jadion's been using Roblox long before you.
And we have some collaborators, some people who've been working in this space, including Schlepp, who have committed to help us in this endeavor. Will Roblox actually say anything about it? Will it make any changes? We're going to do our best to hold them
No,
accountable.
Roblox been doubling down.
Oh, wow. Listen up to this, because what you're about to hear will absolutely infuriate you. Imagine a children's gaming platform so careless, so morally bankrupt, that instead of working with predator hunters to protect kids, they go after the predator hunters themselves. In this video, we're breaking down the growing scandal surrounding Roblox, a platform accused of being a predator haven, slammed with lawsuits from the state attorney generals, and now facing public outrage for banning one of the most effective predator catchers in the game. We're going to cover Chris Hansen's investigation, the attorney general lawsuits, and the insane public bathroom simulator game, Roblox absurd cease and desist letters, and their CEO's disturbing public comments. You have to see exactly how many people believe Roblox is putting their bottom line, meaning their dollars, over children's safety.
Chris Hansen is now turning his attention to Roblox making a new documentary. Also, the Attorney General Liz Murrill is now suing Roblox. You heard me correctly. Roblox is in deep trouble. Even Louisiana is now joining the fight to sue and ban Roblox in the United States. One of the reasons why is because there's a game on there called Public Bathroom Simulator, and it is just not appropriate for children. There's even people on here actually exposing these predators, and they're now getting banned because they're vigilantes by Roblox themselves. This is not confirmed yet, but this person is supposedly supposed to work at Roblox, and he was calling people inappropriate names saying it's fake and there's nothing wrong with the game, but there is no predators. But apparently that's not. That's got to be a lie, because there's a lot of stuff going on and it is just too fishy to not investigate. The fact that Chris Hansen...
Just the idea of a public bathroom simulator. What the fuck? Why is that even a game?
Having to literally come out of retirement just to expose Roblox in a new documentary about the child safety issues is insane. What do you guys think about this in the comments down below? And what do you think this can mean for the future of Roblox in the United States? Could it be banned or could it not?
Sometimes all you gotta do is explain it, Yeti. And if they have a grasp of knowledge...
Chris Hansen, the guy who pioneered catching predators on national television, thinks Roblox is bad enough to warrant a full-blown documentary? I think that tells you everything. This isn't paranoia. This isn't parents overreacting. This is fact. And when the state's attorneys general are suing you for child safety violations, that's not a PR problem. That's a moral indictment. And speaking of moral indictments, this next clip, well, it's going to show you just how backwards Roblox priorities really are.
I have just gotten a legal complaint from Roblox. I'm not even joking. They have sent a cease and desist letter to me, and they've gone ahead and banned every account I own. And you might be wondering, what heinous crime did you commit to possibly deserve that? Well, what I did was get predators arrested on their platform. Actually, 6 of them. I got 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Some of them, the crimes are so heinous, I can't even say here on TikTok or wherever this is going. And the thing that's crazy about it is that Roblox has taken a more firm action against me A person getting these people arrested, a person that law enforcement has made public statements saying that they are glad when people like me go ahead and give them information so that they can arrest these people. Roblox has sent me the cease and desist letter, not these predators. That is absolutely insane. And the other thing that's crazy about this is Roblox itself. It is a predator haven. There are games on Roblox like XYZ Public Bathroom Simulator. That's about 7 million visits, and the whole premise of the game is showering together with kids. That is the whole game. If you join it, you're going to see predators, you're going to see naked avatars, you're going to see people peeing and all this sort of weird stuff. If I was a parent and I saw that, I would be outraged. I would be totally outraged. And parents aren't aware of this, and it's so sad. I get emails from kids daily about all the horrible stuff that they're exposed to. I get emails from parents talking about what their kids were exposed to. And there are so many predators on this platform. It is actually unreal. So it's quite crazy to see Roblox go after me, a person trying to get predators arrested off of their platform, than the predators. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand.
So let me get this straight. A guy who hands predators over to the police on a silver platter, well, he's the problem? Roblox claims they care about safety, but their actions scream otherwise. If your safety policies punish the people who are actually removing predators while your platform still hosts public bathroom simulator, your safety policies are garbage. And it's not just Schlep, saying this. The entire internet is starting to connect the dots, especially on Roblox's dangerous double standard.
Roblox just banned one of its biggest predator hunters, and the internet is not happy. Instead of reaching out and asking Schlep to stop making his videos, Roblox banned every account he owns and hit him with a cease and desist. Schlep and his team have had 6 predators arrested in under a year, and even police have thanked him for his work. But Roblox doesn't seem to appreciate it, essentially telling him to stop catching these predators or else he will face legal consequences. How does that even make sense that the predator hunter is facing more consequences than the actual predators themselves? It hasn't been looking good for Roblox. A few weeks back, the CEO, David Baszucki, doubled down on his wish to one day turn Roblox into a dating app, which is just a recipe for disaster, considering Roblox's widely known predator problem. And more, it's a few weeks back, more consequences than the actual predators themselves. It hasn't been looking good for Roblox. A few weeks back, the CEO, David Baszucki, doubled down on his wish to one day turn Roblox into a dating app, which is just a recipe for disaster, considering Roblox...
You do know PS5 is backwards compatible, right? And you can still get them with a disc.
Roblox's widely known predator problem. And more recently, Roblox
Carmen, I kind of feel like they already do.
Publish and sell their own custom animations. But it's been an absolute disaster with people creating inappropriate emotes that make it easier for creeps to target kids. Instead of supporting him, Roblox is punishing him, while the real criminals, the predators, remain roaming free and preying on vulnerable children.
You cannot make this up. The CEO of a children's game talking about making it a dating platform? Are you serious? That's like an elementary school principal saying he wants an open bar in the cafeteria.
Yeah, and if you go onto the PlayStation Store, they might have the games where you can play them too. But they are backwards compatible.
Feature that gives predators new tools to groom children. And you've got a corporate culture that's not just reckless, it's enabling. But if you think that's just bad leadership, okay. Wait until you hear Roblox's official justification for banning him.
So Roblox has responded after sending me a cease and desist letter for catching predators on their platform. And just for context, I've gotten 6 predators arrested.
Yeah, I get you, Yeti. I used to be a disc type person too.
They say that they're not responding to me directly, but this is what they put out publicly. It's important to speak with the right resources to understand how vigilante individuals
actually my PS5 has a
violating policies around sharing personally identifiable information, engaging in sexual conversations,
Yeah,
lying about their ages, all while having a profit motive to evade detection instead of providing companies like ours with all the information to take the necessary action. Roblox, we have reached out to you regarding felony arrests we've gotten, and you've only taken action after the video has gone public. That's way too late. They're mad that I'm lying about my age? Bro, if there was a
They're doing the same
I would
thing.
be getting groomed. What even are you saying? What just an astronomically horrible double down?
Here's the truth. Those proper channels don't work. And we know why they don't work. Because Roblox only bans predators after a video goes public, weeks after they've been arrested. That's not child protection. That's corporate damage control. And then the lying about age complaint, well, that's called decoy work. If a predator falls for it, well, it's because they were trying to exploit a child, a person who they thought was a child. This is standard in every predator sting operation. And now we get to the heart of the hypocrisy. This is where Roblox's mask completely slips off.
But that is looking like it's about to end because Roblox just put out this cease and desist letter to him. He literally sent it to me yesterday. I was busy because it was the Sabbath. But now that it's over, we're going to go over this, y'all. It says, "We write on behalf of Roblox Corporation. This letter serves as a formal cease and desist." So cease and desist meaning cut that crap out. So that's basically what they're saying. They're like, hey, stop protecting kids on our app. "Notice regarding your unauthorized and harmful activities on the Roblox platform." You know, all the preds and stuff, all the lolly stuff that they have on there, all of the map communities that they have on there that are like, developers have created this stuff, right? All of that stuff isn't harmful. We're going to allow that. But you actually catching and leading to arrest on these dudes, that's harmful. Your actions are a violation of Roblox policies and directly undermine Roblox safety efforts. Critically are exposing our users to increased risk. Those actions include engaging in simulated child endangerment conversation, sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information, and directing users to move conversations off platform. They're saying we're engaging in simulated child endangerment and we're directing users to move off platform to talk, right? So I'm trying to figure out so let's say I just go on Roblox, right? And I meet another person who's of age on Roblox and I'm like, yo, let's talk off platform. Would that be breaking your guys' terms of service, having a conversation off platform if both parties are of age? Because we got to keep in mind, you literally said right here in your cease and desist that this is simulated. So you know that we're of age. You know that the person on the other end is of age, but yet it's still simulation. And that's still engagement and taking it off platform. They're in shambles. The reason why they're doing this is because right now Roblox PR is at an all-time low, where pretty much people even think that the CEO is on the Epstein list, allegedly. And I mean, it's just absolutely disgusting what they're doing here. Instead of maybe opening a line up for Schlep to, I don't know, report these guys easier and stuff, because I'll let you guys know this. Every time we get the arrest on the dude, he reports them right away, right? He reports them right away. Roblox doesn't do anything. Whenever the dudes bail out and stuff, he'll literally see them go back online, doing whatever they do, playing games and stuff, and he's already reported them, and he'll tweet at them, yo, Roblox, I literally sent you guys the guy's arrest information, everything. You guys still haven't banned him. The only time they ban the person is whenever the video drops. So we're doing it in the process that you guys want reporting it, but you guys don't ban them until the video drops and you feel the public backlash to, okay, now we got to do something.
Shit, I'd drop all videos.
It's absolutely
at this
crazy.
point.
And sometimes he'll even link in the news report whenever the news stations do stories on it. They still won't do anything about it. But let's keep on reading this lousy cease and desist letter. Roblox is committed to aggressively combating illegal and harmful conduct, including children exploitation, through a dedicated and sophisticated team of safety professionals, advanced moderation systems, and partnerships with law enforcement agencies. For example, Roblox proactively reports potentially harmful content to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. You report it, but do you take it down? You know how many map communities and how many lolly communities? I'm not going to even go into what that stuff is. If you guys want to learn about it, like, you could just Google it for yourselves. But do you guys realize, like, how many different things that are, like, literally, like, dang near CP rings on Roblox that they just leave up and they don't take down, that have hundreds of thousands of users logging into it every day, but you report it? Okay, good for you. The designated reporting entity for the public and electronic service providers regarding suspected child sexual exploitation. Further, Roblox maintains direct communication channels with NCMEC and agencies like the FBI for immediate escalation of serious threats that we identify. While Roblox acknowledges that your stated intentions may be to protect kids, you know, I bet they wanted to put quotes there, but they were like, okay, that's too OD. And while it recognizes the serious nature of online predatory behavior, your methods, including failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, are actively interfering with Roblox established safety protocols and critically are exposing Roblox users to increased risk. Schlep literally sends you guys all the information to ban them. You don't.
Now keep in mind, the mainstream media is staying away from this Roblox story. Why is that? Conservative influencers talking about it. Liberal influencers aren't. Legacy media isn't. Why is that? Oh yeah, hey Carmen, when I like put in like PS4 games, and then it automatically gives me the option to make it a PS5.
Ban them until the video drops, and sometimes it takes us weeks to get
I
the
think I
videos to
did that
drop.
with
So
Ghost
when
of
these dudes
Tsushima.
bail out, they're able to go back on the games and groom even more potential victims. But you won't ban them until the video drops. So
And
if
Cyberpunk.
anything, you guys are the ones that are putting your users at even more risk, because when we send you guys all the evidence, you wait for the video to drop where it's like, okay, our hands are tied, now we got to do something about it. He cannot physically play Roblox anymore, ever
But
again.
pedophiles can.
And this is just absolutely asinine. This is absolutely insane. And guys, it gets even worse. Remember how Roblox said that he was breaking their policies? Well, this is a new policy. They literally created a new policy just to get schlepped banned. It's called vigilante groups. Law enforcement professionals are best positioned to investigate potential crimes. Therefore, we want to be sure any violations on Roblox are reported and acted upon through the proper channels. Unfortunately, there are cases of vigilante groups or individuals violating our policies to entrap users or otherwise self-police the platform. Wait. Okay, they're calling Schlep and us vigilante groups, right? The definition of a vigilante is someone that takes the law into their own hands. Throughout any of our Roblox interactions, have you guys ever seen us beat the crap out of these dudes, handcuff them ourselves, take them over to... No. We literally just have conversations with them. We report everything to the police. When the police get there on scene, they see obviously that there was a crime committed, and they do the right thing and arrest them. I mean, I really don't know any more of a proper channel than literally reporting to the police themselves. We don't want to report to your crappy administrative system, Roblox. You guys absolutely suck. I don't know if you guys realize this, but a couple years ago, a Roblox employee literally groomed the child into traveling over 2 hours and then SA'd them. A Roblox administrator. So even your channels inside of your own company suck. So you think we're gonna just, oh, you know what? I'm gonna just report.
That should have right there just shut down the company completely, because an administrator was able to do that.
Roblox lovers 669, and Roblox is gonna do the right thing and report him to the FBI. No, it don't work like that, Roblox. The way we do it is the right way, because we go through actual channels that work. Because whenever we do report, whenever the guys get arrested, and whenever the guys, like all the messages and stuff that they sent, you guys don't respond. You guys don't get back. You guys don't get back until the video dropped. So y'all need clout in order to do stuff. So that's why I'm making this video right here alongside my boy Schlep, because you guys like attention. You guys like the spotlight on you guys. So we're going to make sure that spotlight is extra bright. But they're going through links to make their platform even more dangerous by stopping people like Schlep from helping them. Instead of maybe giving him a position at Roblox to where, yo, this guy's bad, let's go on and get his account banned right now.
That would have
him
been
on
smart.
Discord talking to our decoy, and we can continue the conversation there. But let's get this dude banned right now, so that way he can't hurt any more children. But no. We need to stop the people that are stopping the predators. Make it make sense.
This is as corrupt and morally rotten as it gets. Roblox is trying to rewrite the narrative.
Dude, that would have made sense, hiring somebody like him to make sure
Mandatory
their
vasectomies
platform remains child friendly. They could hire a group of people. But why not? Why? Because you got more money coming in from these pedophiles than you do these catchers. Don't know how Roblox works, but when you have a bathroom simulator, You have videos of them doing sexual things in bedrooms. Um, you have an administrator getting caught grooming on the platform who raped a kid. And the platform still exists. That Anyway, let's continue. So, women, I'm holding you responsible for everything this lady says. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because what one person says, right, they all say. This is what you all think. It's a woman's world.
Baby boys. Yeah, I said it. And if that made you flinch, good. You won't want to miss part 2 either. Trust me. You want to solve half of society's problems? Start there. Because here's the truth. Men don't want to wear condoms. They don't want accountability. They want raw. And when the baby comes, they say, oh, it's not my problem. So fine. Mandatory vasectomies. Problem solved. Abortions, they would drop overnight. Date rape pregnancies, gone. Single motherhood,
Civilization,
cut in half.
gone.
Generational trauma, reduced. And crime would plummet. Because fatherless homes are the #1 pipeline to gangs, violence, and prison. Fix the fathers, fix the future. This one move would take women out of survival.
Vasectomies at birth, fix the men, fix the problem. You do a vasectomy at birth when the body isn't completely formed at all. You just sterilized those kids. And if that's how you want to do it, can we start with your bloodline? You need to set the example.
Survival mode, kids out of poverty and society out of chaos. And the only ones mad would be the ones that never wanted accountability in the first place. So yeah, call it savage. But if we snip the problem at the root, we'd finally see what society looks like when women aren't carrying it all. Don't scroll, catch part 2 because the return on...
So let's explore this, right? Instead of just going crazy, because I try to think intelligently, even from a C student's perspective. Let's explore this, right? Usually what I like to talk about is when I'm solving for a problem, I solve for the majority, not the minority. Meaning that if you want meaningful change in any situation, you don't beat a dead horse. You don't keep trying to hold accountable the thing that society holds accountable already, in which men are held accountable from society. And if you really want to look at it statistically, even from people that think that they're having an intelligent conversation, who may have gotten better grades than me but can't think logically, you would really look at it from this lens, right? Let's say hypothetically, and we're going to use a little bit of math and a little bit of logic and a little bit of science, right? Let's say hypothetically that I decided that I wanted to hold accountable almost every single guy on the face of this earth, whether he's doing wrong or he's doing right. You want to hold them all accountable, no matter what, to make sure that we prevent guys from...
See? This is why I'm holding women completely responsible for what this lady says. Huh? He just proved it. We can do both ways.
Getting women pregnant out of wedlock. Well, what if I told you that the majority of guys do not have children out of wedlock, and the majority of men actually take care of their children? It sounds crazy, but statistically it's true. Here's the interesting part about it. Most women are having children out of wedlock with the minority of men that are getting everybody pregnant. Think of the Nick Cannons, the Futures, and then go ahead and head into the hood, and then the white community is prolific. So I can hold accountable every single guy on the face of this earth, and it only takes less than 1% of men to get every other woman pregnant, and you never really solve for the problem, and that's why they're trying to remove accountability from the woman. Let me say that again. Her solution completely removes accountability from women. And this is the dangerous rhetoric that has led to feminism and all of the rest of the nonsense
That's
that
not
then
feminism.
plays
That's
out
third wave.
in our culture, in our society, the overcorrection of a small minority, which then fosters the majority of what you see happening in the culture. This is why I say the culture is toxic, because they will then hold a minority of men as the example, up as the example, in order to illustrate why we are supposed to basically castrate everybody else in the name of feminism. It completely removes accountability from women that have the ability to choose for themselves. And ever since, women have had more rights, including voting, including
And
diversity.
look at this lady. She looks fucking miserable. She looks. Look at the dead eyes. There's nothing there.
Equity and inclusion, feminism, and removing themselves from the home. What you've seen is a downward spiral, even though we've civilized society and we have more technology than ever. The baby mama crisis is exploding because we are removing accountability from women from choosing to then have children out of wedlock with the majority of men. That's not good for society. Ain't that crazy? Like, just thinking logically, not castrating and giving vasectomies at birth. Crazy women. Insane. But let's hear her part two, just for the sake of conversation.
Investment would be mind-blowing. Let's talk return on investment, because mandatory vasectomies, the return on investment would be insane. If you saw part one, you already know that society would transform. But if you didn't, pause right here and go watch that one first, because this is where it gets good. Fewer abortions, which mean lower healthcare costs. Fewer kids born into broken homes, which means less crime, less violence, and fewer prisons. That's billions saved every year. Billions. The foster care system would be less overloaded. Court systems cleared. Healthcare spending down. And even the economy grows because women are no longer shackled to survival. They're free to build careers, businesses, and futures.
All right, Gil.
And
Have a good
children,
day,
they get a
brother.
life of stability. They get safety. They get a chance at life without chaos. And that, my friend, is the real return on investment. Not just dollars. Healthier families.
You see this nonsense?
How are you
Do
supposed
you
to have
see it?
healthier families?
This is the real.
The only people that aren't getting vasectomies are the non-crazy motherfuckers. Because you're doing something that sounds like if people were really retarded enough, they would actually do this.
Problem. And this is the real issue with liberals and feminism and all of that. First of all, ladies, they are removing your choice because these crazy women, and let me tell you what usually they say. They say stuff like, and I'm not against men. I'm not even a man
Right.
hater. I am one of the type of people that actually love men. You know, I have a great husband or a phenomenal uncle or a great, some son or something like that that truly holds me down. And so I'm an advocate for him because he's one of the good ones. He's one of the good ones. And it's so dangerous. It's such dangerous rhetoric because then you have a bunch of women followers that don't know their left from their right, and they will follow in the footsteps of such foolishness in order to try to justify their bad behavior because they are a woman that knew exactly what they were getting themselves into, because you can't have a baby without two. Like, let's be clear. Like, when I was coming up, and y'all have heard this story, if you've been here for a while and you subscribe to the channel, I encourage you to do so and make sure you
I got 3 kids, and I almost got 3 complete adults. My son is 16, be 17. So yeah, and I still have no desire to get one.
join the Patreon. The link is in the description as well as been to the top of the chat. We having a live stream tomorrow, Patreon exclusive. If you've been with me for any period of time, you know that I was very intentional and very careful about making sure that I was.
Listen, Sam, if you were listening, that's exactly what I said when it started. Relax. Relax. You need to eat a Snickers.
Married before I got my wife pregnant. I've been married for over 21 years. My daughter is 17 years old. My wife haven't worked since for the last 18 years. We're in Vegas right now.
I just realized next month it'll be 23 fucking years I've been married. Holy shit.
Having a good time. My daughter has basically got probably over 250 gold medals from Taekwondo, the whole 9 yards. But here's the thing. I was very careful because I was raised in a 2-parent household and because I had a strong father in my life. I was very careful about whether or not I was going to have a child. And when I decided to have a child, I was going to have one. But here's the caveat. I'm only talking about me. I'm not even talking about my wife. Meaning that removing responsibility from the woman would then somehow, some way, say that I had complete dominion over what happens with her body. What happened to my body, my choice? What
Doesn't
happened to you being able to choose whether or not only do you want to have sex, but if you choose not to force him to use contraception and at the same time do what you want to do with your baby? What happened to all of that? All of that just goes out the window because y'all feeling some type of way? These type of videos, they really irritate me. They really bother me as a person that is not under duress, has never been in family court, don't experience any kind of problems whatsoever. It bothers me that they are willing to even have this type of conversation and not look at it holistically.
It's funny. That's really good, Sam. It's rare, especially me being in the military, growing up in the military. That, like, I was a rarity, and I still am. But yeah, that's congratulations, man. And Yeti, yeah, she probably has.
Safer streets and stronger communities. And all because men finally had to prove that they were worthy of reproducing. So yeah, cry about it, Kings, but the numbers don't lie.
Kings don't
Vasectomy
exist.
is the investment with the
Oh
highest
shit!
return.
She said kings. Holy fuck! Who considers themselves kings? What race considers themselves kings? So this bitch, from the very beginning, now that I hear that part, maybe she's racist. Maybe she's Margaret Sanger in reincarnated. Wow, that's fucked up.
On society we will ever see. My content isn't about bashing men.
What
I'm not a
content?
man hater. I have a son-in-law that I love. I have brothers that I respect, and I have grandsons that I wish nothing but the best for.
So did your grandsons have a vasectomy? You know, did your grandsons have a vasectomy? Matter of fact, have you seen your grandsons? That's an even better question. Have you ever seen your grandsons?
Oh man.
Here's the truth. We're living in a time where women are waking up. We're realizing that we don't have to accept emotional neglect, manipulation, and abuse. That doesn't mean
emotional neglect, manipulation, abuse. All of the feminist talking points, bro.
We hate men. It means we want better for ourselves and the.
This is the same thing that they said with Black Lives Matters. It doesn't mean that we hate white people. It means that we're celebrating black people. It's the same blueprint. It's literally word for word the same blueprint.
Future generations. I believe men are capable of emotional growth.
What?
I believe that men with emotional intelligence, empathy, and self-awareness are needed now.
Looks like she's reading, to be honest with you.
More than ever. If you're a man doing the work, this isn't for you.
Sorry, sometimes being a man and, in this day and age, you kind of have to lack empathy. You got to have somebody that goes out there and does the things that, that bad men do in the night. But we're not really bad men. Just I'm gonna shut up now.
If you're triggered, maybe ask yourself why. Because good men, emotionally mature ones, aren't offended by accountability.
Stop saying that.
They're leading with love, not control. They're showing up, not shutting down. They're not just men. They are partners, they are protectors, and they are providers in the truest sense. That's the energy I'm here for. That's who I want in my community. I know the next generation is watching us, and I want them to see what real love, real respect, and real partnership looks like. So no, I don't hate men. I just want better for them.
No, you do. You absolutely hate men the same way that black people that say that Black Lives Matters and we're going to make sure that we hold white people accountable that has never actually did anything and has never been a part of slavery. and they use that as a trope or as an opportunity in order to talk negatively about white people. The same way that they do it, but it's really covert racism and hate is the same way that you hate men, but then you try to act like because see they don't want to look at how bad feminism has become. Look at what we've done, y'all. Look at what we've done as a society and as a culture. What we've basically done is overcorrected so much to where they have now decided that they wanted to.
It's so funny. My two daughters went from being feminists to, I just want to be a housewife. How about that? How about that? Continuing the idea of a nuclear family. Huh? How about that? See? Huh? I gave them all the knowledge, and in the end, I've been right.
Change men's bodies and remove men's rights and overcorrect for the decisions that they made once they got the freedom to have the conversations that they wanted to have and do what they wanted to do with their bodies. Now they're trying to tell us what to do with our bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like the draft, that doesn't exist. Go ahead and not register for Selective Service. Go ahead. I highly recommend it. Hang on, give me a second. My brother-in-law just got back from Hawaii, so... And he needs the address. Hang on. I sound like a Jeff. Okay. Lost train of thought. What were we talking about? Oh, third wave feminism. Does she not realize, like I said before, and then Sam repeated, doing it at birth may be having irreversible effects. So how does that work? That's like neutering a puppy. I mean, that's like saying, you know what? When women are born, we need to somehow figure a way to tie their fallopian tubes so that we don't have an issue with children, so they can have careers. Would a woman do that? Would a parent actually allow that to happen? Now, my question, would a parent allow a vasectomy to happen on an inbreed? A newborn, an infant? And the sad part is, yes, there would be people that do that. So they'd be part of the in crowd. So they can get clout. Just like nobody had a trans kid till they started realizing they could get clout. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Who doesn't love getting a little drunk and getting kicked out of bars? In my younger days, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I drank bourbon and Jaeger bombs and a lot of beer. Almost every time. But what if you're an attorney general and you think you're above the law? Well, ma'am, I am the law.
I want you to turn your body cam off. Protocol is that you turn it off. If a citizen requests it to turn it off, she's a lawyer.
So they want you guys to leave?
Yes, we're gonna leave.
Let's just leave. Let's just make it easy, okay?
We're gonna make it easy.
No,
That's not.
I am. Okay, I'm her
That's
husband.
not the point. Can you look at me?
You already know, Yeti.
Your protocol is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Both of them.
Talk over here. They want you to leave.
Your protocol is.
Can we talk?
Me and Yeti think alike.
What's that?
No, nothing.
She is our college friend. Okay. Yes.
No, I'm not.
You guys just want to know? Do you want him trespass?
Anything we can do.
Yeah.
Trespass, yeah. I just need
Trespass, get him
yeah,
out.
cuff him, please. It's the only way we're going to
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Do we want to chat?
I know that your
All right.
protocol is.
So you're trespass, so we got to leave now. Unless you want to be in
We're not
handcuffs.
trespassing. You haven't notified us that we're trespassing.
You guys
Number one.
what did I
Number
just
two.
say to you? You're
You're
trespass.
number
Let's go.
Sam, you basically said you were in school, high school, 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Weird. Weird. I did 20 years in the Army, and I'll be out for 6. Wait, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 6 years. So, maybe you just made me feel old. Asshole. Have a Snickers.
Number one.
Again.
Number
I don't want to
two.
arrest you guys.
Your protocol.
Actually, unless you have a peanut allergy, then have a Three Musketeers.
You're not going to arrest us. Number two
So let's
is
leave.
that
We got to go. We got to go.
protocol
Let's go.
is
Let's
the
go.
citizen
down for one
protocol
second?
is if we
Yeah.
ask you to turn the
I
body
don't
cam
want to
off.
deal with this. Let's
Okay.
I was prepping for my 3rd deployment in 07.
No, I understand you don't want to deal with it, but the protocol is, and your protocol is
you
if I ask you to turn off the body cam, you have to turn it off, and that's your protocol.
She's a lawyer, so she knows.
Well, that's
Ah.
lawyer stuff, so that's not.
So am I the only person that's graduated in the last millennium? Huh? Hmm?
So we got to go.
No, it is. That's law.
I'm an
What's she
AG.
saying?
I'm an AG.
Good for you. I don't give a. Let's go.
That was my favorite part right there.
Stuff, so that's not true. So we got to go.
No, it is. That's law.
I'm an
What's she
AG.
saying?
I'm an AG.
Good for you. I don't give a. Let's go. We're going. Let's go.
Excuse.
We're leaving.
Please don't
We're leaving.
please don't put your hands on us.
Can you get your children out of here? Like, I don't know.
What?
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's a based cop.
They're two full-grown women and mothers of children. All right.
Well,
You're just being detained. You're just being detained.
I'm an AG. I'm an AG. I'm an AG. What do you? What do you?
What's wrong with you?
What
What's
do
wrong
you
with you?
probable cause to detain me for?
You're being detained
you've
because
been
you're not.
trespassed.
Because I'm what? You have.
Can you relax? Sir, she's not doing anything wrong. She's
AG.
not leaving.
I'm an AG.
Let's go.
She was
You're not
an AG after this.
Let's go.
I'm not being arrested. You're putting me in cuffs. I'm not being
Okay, do
arrested.
you have any weapons on you?
No, I'm an AG.
Her badge is in the car. You want to go get a badge?
Let me tell you something. You're
Buddy,
arrested.
get the hell out of here. Buddy, just seriously.
Wait, is she saying she's
Let me
gold?
tell you something. You're
AG is gold, right?
You're putting me in handcuffs and you're Mirandizing. You're not Mirandizing me.
Relax, relax.
Your car doesn't have a push button?
Buddy, you're gonna regret this.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna regret it. I'm an AG. Take your hands off me.
We will get the
Take
license.
your hands off
Dave,
me.
we will get the license.
She's getting detained.
No.
No. We will get the
Get out of here.
license.
Get out of here. Get back. Get back right now. Get back.
Detained.
Nope.
No.
Should have left.
Get back.
You two dumb bitches should have left.
Get cuffs.
Yep. Right here. Right here. It's okay.
All right, just stuff in the
Right
car.
here. No. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Whoa,
Come on, babe.
No.
that was dumb.
Stop touching me.
You just got resisting.
Babe, I'm right here.
No,
Right
babe,
here.
babe, please, I'm scared.
I'm right here.
Please stop doing this. Please
I'm
stop
right
doing
here.
No, I'm not gonna put my hands on that.
I'm right here.
No.
Okay.
No, please don't do this to my friend.
I'm right here.
No,
Right
no,
here.
no. Babe. Babe.
I'm right here.
Babe.
I'm right here.
No, babe.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
No,
Relax.
It's a little late for that asshole.
Relax.
We don't want to put you in handcuffs. Let's go. Let's go.
No, babe, babe.
Listen, you're overreacting.
You're adding charges.
overreacting.
No.
You're in cuffs, so why you keep acting stupid?
Please take my hands out. Please take them out of handcuffs. Don't. Please take them.
You were overreacting. You didn't have to have this happen. Get in the car.
No. No. No.
Yes.
Babe, no.
You got 2 to 10.
I grabbed her by the throat. That's what you like that.
Get back, bro.
Whoa. Whoa.
Get your feet in the car.
She's dumb.
Get your feet in the car. Get your feet in the fucking car.
Dan!
Hey, I'm right here.
No, Dave!
Don't kick him.
No!
Get your feet in the car.
Who the f***
Get
Oh.
your feet in the car. You're a grown adult. You're acting like a kid.
Pressure point her.
Dan!
He's trying. No, he's not.
Are you? This is so inappropriate! You're overreacting!
You do. You're gonna break her foot.
So, they wanted him trespass. And they were just throwing a fit. Trevor, we've got 2 to 10.
I wonder how that case is gonna go. So originally I was going to play the whole Zelensky thing yesterday, but man, that thing started 2 hours late, and I started early, and then I got bored, and then I decided to cut it. But this part stuck out. As soon as I heard Ducey's voice, and he asked this question, I was like, oh yeah. Somebody had to ask him a real question.
Thank you, President. Thank you, President Trump.
Are you disappointed there's no
The United
ceasefire, Mr.
States,
President?
the United States has already given hundreds of billions of dollars to this war effort in Ukraine. At best, it is a stalemate, and the killing continues. So, President Trump, how much more is the United States willing to give Ukraine? And President Zelensky, how much more do you want?
Well, I'll start off just by saying we're not giving anything now. We're selling weapons. This is something before, I guess the number is well over $300 billion. That was under Joe Biden, a corrupt politician, not a smart man, never was. By the way, go back 40 years, he was not a smart man 40 years ago either. But now he's in particular bad. This was done by a corrupt administration that shouldn't have been in, and frankly, if the right results of the election were given, if I were president, this war would have never taken place, and he would have been very happy because he would have liked to have seen. I mean, they went through hell. He went through hell. This war would have never happened, and the people that were killed, a couple of million people, a lot of people with soldiers and everything else, and the people that have been displaced and forced into other areas and other countries because of what's happened, none of that would have happened. And
I think Zelensky knows that once this war ends and the voting comes back, he's done.
He was a horrible president, whether it was the borders or this. He was just a horrible, corrupt president.
Mr. President,
you want to
I can. Thanks so much. So first of all, we have possibility now to buy weapon from the United States. We are thankful.
Where'd you get the money?
And this opportunity, we're thankful for Europe. They pay for this, and through NATO program, for example, Pearl and etc. We have some programs where we can have some money to finance this, and this is a part. I think it's not a part for the war and to defend us. It also will be a part for security guarantees to strengthen our army, to rearm Ukrainian army. This is very, very important, and it depends how much money we need to rearm. For example, the question of air defense, we spoke about it with President Trump. And
So is that like a concession? Say, because we're selling them weapons, and they need to rearm, which means, the way I think it is, they're losing.
Happy that we have now bilateral decisions, and we work on it with production, American production. Nobody in Europe has so many air defense like Patriots, for example. We need it very much, and this is also about defending.
I think the good news, we make the best military equipment in the world by far. You mentioned the Patriots. How good are they?
Systems.
We have systems, they're literally 100% foolproof. And it's really like shooting two bullets, two bullets hitting each other in the air in a space like this. The chances, 100%. It's 99 to 100%. So we sell the equipment to NATO. And NATO does what, I don't know what the arrangement is that you have with, but I know that they want you to have the equipment. And we're getting the best equipment in the world, but they pay us for the equipment. Under Biden, it was just crazy what was going on. I believe the number is over 300. I think it could be $350 billion worth of equipment and money and everything else. And we've made more progress in settling this war in the last 2 months than they made in 4 years. This should have been settled a long time.
All right. They didn't show the question. Here it is. So this is the one they cut it early. And this is what I really wanted to show. Peter Ducey's next question.
Both, on both sides. And I know the president, I know myself, and I believe Vladimir Putin wants to see it ended.
And as you met with Putin on Friday, today you've got President Zelensky here. As you listen to Russia and Ukraine, which side has the better cards? Right?
Well, I don't want to say that. I'm just here to be, look, this isn't my war. This is Joe Biden's war. He's the one that had a lot to do with this happening, and we want to get it ended. And we want it to end good for everybody. We want it to end good. The people of Ukraine have suffered incredibly.
And to that point, President Zelensky, are you prepared to keep sending Ukrainian troops to their deaths for another couple years, or are you going to agree to redraw the maps?
Thank you for your question. So, first of all, we live under each day attacks. That today have been a lot of attacks and a lot of wounded people, and the child was dead, small one year and a half. So we need to stop this war, to stop Russia, and we need support American and European partners, and we will do our best for this. So, and I think we show that we are strong people, and we supported the idea of the United States, personally of President Trump, to stop this war, to make a diplomatic way of finishing this war, and we are ready for trilateral, as President said. This is a good signal about trilateral. I think this is very good. Thank you.
I don't know. It seems like he fully intends on keep sending people to die, which is weird because they don't seem to be running out of people. Weird.
Israel Cyber
story.
Directorate employee arrested in U.S. on suspicion of pedophilia.
Yes.
Let me read this, and I'm going to come to.
And I actually really want Adam's opinion on this.
Okay,
story.
let me.
And
if you
show
a
picture
of
me right now, I'm going to be very upset. No.
Tom Artyom
Alexandrovich,
38, a senior employee of Israel's National Cybersecurity Corps, was among 8 men arrested in Vegas, an FBI joint operation to targeting online sexual exploitation of minors, with police stating, "We would like to remind parents to discuss with their children the dangers of engaging with strangers online." Alexander, charged with felony counts of luring a child with a computer for sex acts, was booked at the Henderson Detention Center and released on $10,000 bail, returning to Israel and placed on leave. As a cyber director noted, the employee updated the direct.
Remember, I don't know how he's allowed to return to Israel, but Israel won't extradite pedophiles.
That during his trip to the United States, he was questioned by the U.S. authorities on matters unrelated to his work, and he returned to Israel at the planned time of return. The operation conducted after 2 weeks also arrested David and a few other guys, all these other names. Go ahead, Vinny.
So, by the way, this isn't just some low-level tech nerd. This is the acting head of data and AI for Israel's National Cyber Directorate. Okay, he works directly under Bibi Netanyahu. Okay, and that arrest, Pat, that sting operation, which was the FBI, Homeland Security, and Nevada Police, they targeted these sex predators. He was in town. Remember that time we were in Vegas? They were doing that hacker, black hat hacker. It's the biggest hacker conference in the world. He was there. He's a part of AI. He was booked at Henderson Detention Center and charged with a felony for luring a child online for sex. Okay, that normally goes from 1 year to 20 years in prison. But the next day, and just like I think a couple of the guys as well, because there's 8 of them, posted a $10,000 bond. And despite he has zero diplomatic immunity, he got to go back to Israel. Netanyahu's office put out a statement saying that he was not arrested. He was only questioned, but multiple sources, guys, The Guardian, Jerusalem Post, Israel, Times of Israel, and all confirmed, everybody, including the Henderson County. Rob, you have the police actual arrest that I put? That's the guy. That's him. Okay, he was really booked. This is no BS hearsay. He wasn't the only one caught. Among the other suspects was Pastor Neil Harrison Creasy of Redemption Church in Las Vegas.
Jesus
Weird. He was also arrested in the sting. He resigned from his church shortly after being released from the same $10,000 bond. Here's my only problem, guys. If you're a foreign national and you're trying to lure a child in America to have sex, you don't post bail and leave. Normally, Pat, because I did a lot of research, your passport is seized, your travel is restricted, and you're considered a flight risk, okay? The fact that he was let to go back to Israel within 24 hours means somebody, federal government, I don't know, Rob, can we try to find out who is the district attorney of Henderson?
It goes back to if there was an Epstein client list, it is being blocked from being released because what do I always say? There's a lot of former Israeli and current prime ministers and officials. This guy works for Bibi, who's a war criminal, by the way.
Henderson County, and that's actually a really good question, in Las Vegas. It's just weird, Pat. You can't, none of those other guys, even if they posted bail, you can't leave the country. Because who's to say that you're not going to be able to come back? You can't just leave. They're supposed to take your Tom. Do you know? Like you're supposed to take your passport.
Yeah, there's flight risk. Bail is directly related to flight risk. Like Diddy, they said he's got all these private planes. He could go to Belize. He could go to somewhere. Remember that?
Yeah.
Now he was acquitted of many of the charges, and there's some of the smaller ones that he was guilty of. But the whole discussion about Diddy's bail was flight risk.
Yeah, we don't want you to leave the country, and it's just.
More importantly, we want you to show up at the appointed time for your trial.
Yeah, and exactly, because who's to say, like, and I know they have, there's a watch group called the Jewish Community Watch, which has tracked over 60 people who are accused of sex abuse who fled back to Israel. The activists have said the real number is like around 100 with rabbis and teachers and all that stuff. There's a case of Malka Leifer, Leifer, who fled to Australia in 2008 after was abusing more than 70 girls, okay? 70 girls, and this just shows you that Israel can drag out the extradition because we have an extradition treaty, but sometimes they're like, nah, we'll deal with it here. She wasn't sent back till 2021, and only in 2023 she was finally convicted. So here's my thing. Who gives the okay for someone who was arrested for that?
So say the other story you said about Australia.
What is that? Malka Leifer fled Australia in 2008.
Yeah.
She was alleged for abusing 70 girls.
Yeah.
She went to Israel. She was an Israeli citizen. And they kept her there, and she didn't come back to face authorities in Australia till 2023.
Meaning Israel didn't release him.
Israel was like, Israel, yeah,
they kept him.
They keep him there.
So your argument here is,
how do you leave?
Why did they release? Where is he at now?
He's in Israel.
Now, where is he today?
Who?
Tom Alexandrovich.
Tom's in Israel. They let him go back to Israel.
He was arrested,
and he's on leave.
The luring child, release custody, has returned to Israel. Okay,
he's on leave. So he's not arrested.
Adam, what's your thoughts on this story?
First, I'm hearing it. But what's your point?
My point is how, when anybody charged a foreign national, if right now, God forbid, one of us got in trouble for something like this, which I'm just being, I'm just playing devil's advocate. your passport and everything is every single one of those 8 guys. Your passport has to be taken out of him because right now you are charged for trying to have sex with an underage kid. Which, by the way, that what they were trying to do was 16 or under. Actually, it was under 16. You can't. You could. What's to stop you from leaving the country and never coming here to face the charges? Because these are serious. This is a serious felony charge, and especially as the freaking #1 hacker guy, which horrible at his freaking job for covering his tracks. How was he allowed to leave the country and his passport not frozen?
What do you have thoughts on this?
I a couple things, and I want you said a couple words here. We always are very careful to be very fair.
Of course.
So right now, he was questions, and these are allegation pending charges, but he wasn't charged. So it appears that somebody that works for an Israeli government agency gets into some, alleged trouble over here and gets detained for questioning, also known as arrested, regarding sex, and solicitation of sex trafficking with minors.
Yes.
Why wasn't he under an ICE
does not
detainer?
get indicted, and he just goes back to Israel at the appointed time. And the outrage that you're feeling that I see is, wait a minute, did the Israeli government have a guy working for one of their departments that gets on, into some allegations and some hot water here, and they just get him back to Israel and say, look, he's not going to be charged, let's get this guy out of here? Yeah. That's what it looks like to me. So be careful with charge.
I just want to read you this. According to The Guardian, felony charges confirmed.
Yeah,
Nevada
he's charged,
authorities
Tom.
have officially charged him with a
Yes, Tom.
felony.
Oh.
Luring a child with a computer for sex act, a serious offense under Nevada law.
Yes.
His case was detailed in official court documents and reported by reputable news outlets. His biography confirms he was charged in a $10,000. Okay.
Perfect. Then we were correct. This
So he was
article from Jerusalem Post says
I'm glad you're
he
doing
was
that, Tom, by the way.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
love that.
glad
Yeah.
you're doing this for sure. But the question becomes this. If it's charged, so Nevada releases him on $10,000 bail, which is not a lot of money.
No.
So he's trying to lure a child.
Yes.
Nothing has happened that they've caught.
No, mind you, this was a sting operation that they've been trying to get these guys, 8 of them, for FBI Homeland Security. So it's a sting operation. He thought that he was going to hook up with an underage child. So they catch them in this thing. They arrest them. They charge them because of this report.
Yeah, we've seen those things. And the guy, like 10 guys come jumping out of the
100%.
apartment and pin you down. And
and mind you, and I tried looking up what the other 6 did, Pat. None of their job. I wanted to put everybody on blast. Rob, could you grab all of them so we can show all 8 of them?
The pastor.
Show all 8 of the guys. One of them, like I said, is a pastor. He's been fired. So now these are all the other ones are Americans. So they're here. You post the bond. You have a court date. Just like I'm pretty sure this Tom guy has a court date, but he's back in Israel. Okay? You shouldn't be able to leave this
He's gonna
country
phone it in.
with a serious felony charge like that, period, unless somebody was like, hey, listen, this guy works for our government. He works under, Bibi Netanyahu. We got to get him. We got to get him back.
Why'd they let him go?
That's you tell me, Adam. That's my only question.
So I do have feelings on this now because it's. I hear what you're saying, and I know how passionate you are about pedophilia. If this guy allegedly did what he did, throw this scumbag in jail.
I know.
But here's also the problem that I have. It's Israeli cyber director headline. Here we go. Oh, by the way, there were 7 other scumbags that were arrested again. One was a little bit of pastor. 7 other guys. We don't need to talk about them.
None of them left the country.
Let's talk about the Israeli guy. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I'm just saying, like,
that's not it.
It is it.
No, Adam, because you know what? Those other 7 are booked, charged, and they have to go to court, and they're going to probably go to jail.
Okay, so
how
maybe
do you leave
you
the one
become
guy
an international lawyer and figure out what the relationship is with Israel and Nevada. I don't know.
Israel does
What I'm
not
saying is
extradite
this.
pedophiles.
Multiple people were booked. Multiple people allegedly did this, and the only one we're talking about
Because he fled
is
the
the Israeli guy.
because he was
and if
allowed
we
to
want to
leave
have, if we want to go down the rabbit hole,
Dude, he's
of who
trying
the
to be devil's advocate, but he's making himself look retarded. Vinny's got a good point, but Adam's it's all Israel. Well, this one actually has a lot to do with Israel. And his job.
goat of pedophilia is look no further than the Catholic Church. So I'm not sure what game you're playing right now.
Okay,
but
see,
if you're trying to make it out
I'm
like
happy you went there because this is the problem. This is the problem that you
Yes,
can't
go ahead.
address. Is
I addressed the problem. He's a
You
scumbag.
said, no, but you
Throw
said,
him in jail.
You said everybody.
But you fell for the headline.
No. And Adam, you're getting emotional because you're making this. No. Because Adam,
Go ahead.
I'm responding to a freaking headline that was all over the news on the weekend that I saw.
Who wrote
on
the
my,
headline?
On my own, I saw it all
Who
over.
wrote the headline?
What do you mean? Who wrote the headline?
Who wrote
There was
the
a bunch
headline?
of different outlets. The Guardian,
This one that you're
Times of
reading.
Israel, the Jerusalem Post.
Exactly.
What
The
I'm-
Jerusalem Post
what I'm-
is actually
Adam, why is
calling
it
a crime out where it should be.
Why is it mainstream
No, it
media covering
didn't. The Jerusalem Post said
That's the
he
article we're
was-
reading.
He was only held for questioning.
And that's, brother, this came from BB's
This
office
was
saying he was
the
only
article
questioned.
you just read.
Okay, guys, let's do this. I'm not trying to make a 5-minute story a 20-minute story. Let me tell you where I'm at with this here. It's very simple for me. Okay, and by the way, I'm the guy that interviewed the new owners of Pornhub and called them out, and it was one of the worst PR stunts that they did here, and it was a terrible look. And I brought the other lady, Micklethwait, right after that interview, and she went after them. So I have no tolerance for stuff like this with kids whatsoever. Both things could be right. If this guy did this, and the other guys, because I pulled it up right now, so what is that crime in the state of Nevada? Okay. In Nevada, what happens if you do similar crime to what Tom Alexandrovich did? Luring a child with a computer for a sex act falls under Nevada revised statutes of 201, 560, 201, 570. Here's how it works. It's illegal for any adult to use the internet, text messaging, or other technology to lure, attempt, persuade a minor to engage sexually. Category B felony. If convicted using a computer network to lure child sex act, classified category B, 1 to 10 years in prison, up to $10,000 fine. A conviction generally requires mandatory registration as a sex offender, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so that's that part. Now, why did they release him? Of course, we're naive if we say it's not because he's tied to the government of Israel. If you are that delusional that you can't say there could be the influence that Bibi made a phone call and said, no, he's getting out of here, he's coming to us, and he's going to be judged here. True, that's that. 3, you think Bibi is happy the fact that he behaved this way? You think Bibi needs another story like this? No. So you think he's just going to go back there and say, good job, buddy, keep doing it?
No.
That's also not the case. So all of those 3 could be right, but a part of what Adam is also saying is right, because there is a community that there was a comedian that did something that I was looking at, Persian guy, I don't know who he is. He did this, which was very funny. He's showing a guy that's preparing for a podcast, and he's looking for stories. And he tells a story. What's the story? Well, what country has committed the most crime? Well, Syria, well, Egypt, well, this, well, that. No, what other country? Well, this, well, that. Well, there was an Armenian that got hurt in Israel. That's the story we have to talk about. Put that at the top of the story. So there is also this thing where the community that is completely been sabotaged, that the only thing they search for is, what can I do to talk shit about Israel? That's also there. And by the way, I have no problem with that. If that's the story that person wants to die on, go at it. Make your search engine to just show you stuff that's bad about Israel. I can sit there and also do the same for a lot of different people, but that's why I'm still reading the story, because I want the audience to say, this is what you wanted to know more about. You ought to know it. If he did that, the guy belongs in jail, and make sure everybody in prison knows what he was trying to do, so they can do to him what he was trying to do to another minor.
we go.
I'm supportive of that. There's a lot of things that's going on right now in the marketplace. Tomorrow night, the 19th.
Go back to your country.
Or you're waving a Ukraine.
I don't know, man. I don't think he should have been allowed out of jail. I don't think he should have been allowed. His passport really should have been taken, and the fact that he works directly for Netanyahu just makes it really weird. You know? And if you think that maybe a phone call wasn't made from the Israeli embassy, you, like he said, you gotta be fucking naive as fuck. It's not because they're Jewish or Israeli. The dude literally works under the president or the prime minister. How often do our diplomats go overseas and get arrested? I'm pretty sure they go out and, get stupid drunk and make an idiot of themselves, but they won't get arrested. And if they do, you'll never know. They work for the State Department. It'll disappear. And now that we're done with... Well, I can't say we're done with idiots. But this is a little change of pace. Not so serious, but for some of them, I'm not sure if they really know what's going on. Nursing homes are getting emptied for the day, and it's a beautiful day. Oh, he got one deported? Fuck yeah. Congratulations. I love deported ones.
With each and every protest I go to, where's the funding? It must be running a little low. Let's go see if they're getting paid. Hi! Look at your hat!
Liberty Hangout.
Yeah.
Are
How
you
are
MAGA?
you? What?
Are you MAGA?
It said
What
Liberty?
would make you think that?
Well,
I saw your hat flag, or your flag hat. I thought you were MAGA for a second.
are you kidding?
No.
They love the flag.
This flag belongs to all Americans, not to MAGAs.
Yeah.
And see this? Stop the coup!
Huh?
Read it for me. What's it say?
Kings and oligarchs don't belong.
If they were duly elected, how's it a coup? All right.
In our democracy.
Maybe she's against Democrats in their coup. Hmm?
We the people do. Stop the coup!
Do you think kings are usually democratically elected every 4 years?
Do you know anything about history? Do you know anything about kings? They're not elected officials.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's why Donald Trump is not a king.
That's the problem with what you people are doing. You're taking
Who's my people?
education.
Whoa. What do you mean, my people?
You're MAGAs. You're
You're
taking
MAGAs?
education away from the people. You're going to grow up as a dumb.
Can you give me proof for that?
You just did it. You.
Wait, she's gonna grow up a dumbass, but some people, I don't know. Sometimes I used to say some people's children, but these guys they're adults, and I'm pretty sure a good majority of them are older than me. And if they're not,
Can you
give me proof for that?
Kings are elected every 4 years.
Can you
Kings
give
are
me
never
proof for
elected.
how I'm taking away education? That's a bold claim to make, and you're saying my generation is going to grow up. My generation is out of high school, actually.
Not
My
all
gen-
of your generation.
So what proof do you have for that?
Have you talked to anybody on your side lately? They
What?
wear their ignorance on their sleeve.
So don't cross. It says don't cross. I don't want you to get hit by a car. Okay. I'm going to pay attention to traffic signals, though. So what she's probably going to do is go tell everybody, don't talk to her. She's a Trump supporter, even though she made a very
America.
racist comment there. You're people. So, yep, she's already telling people not to talk to me. That's what's happening. She's pointing to me. After she just said really hateful.
It's just funny. They don't like censorship. They don't like kings. They don't like fascism. Yet when they go over to these people, like, don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. Isn't that fascism? A form of fascism?
And non-inclusive things to me. She doesn't even know me. But yeah, we got to cross this road and get over there. I do have to ask, why would you tell people not to talk to me? It's just free speech is something that we have in our democracy, and it's just respectful conversations. You don't have to treat me like this. I've done nothing provocative to you. I've not done anything violent, and you're telling people not to talk to me.
It is crazy. They always mention that, like, they love to talk, but when you actually question them, they shut up.
Don't touch me! You assaulted me!
What?
I'm on camera.
You assaulted me!
Okay.
He did assault me. Don't give him reason.
You're crashing out right now because I'm a Trump supporter. That's all it takes for you to crash out like that? That's weird. Like, you have some years on me. You should be able to use your wisdom to chill out a little bit. Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Hey, are you an immigrant?
Nope.
No. Wow. You're.
Why are you not back in Ukraine
American?
fighting for your own
Are
country?
you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And your mother, father, Americans?
my family has been here. Oh, don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here.
So I'm not going to talk to you if you're going
born
to
in
block
America?
the camera.
And your relatives?
So
Okay, I did not permit that. I talk to you. I don't talk to him.
That's my cameraman.
Mike, I don't care.
And so if you're going to talk to me, I'm not going to let
Okay,
you block
listen,
the camera.
Listen.
Okay, we can talk through the flag if you want your ID.
I don't like this guy standing next to me.
I like him standing
You
next
like-
to me.
okay.
And if you guys like him standing next to me, you can go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my security
Welcome
fund.
to America,
$5
Lord.
a month. Look at this guy.
We don't
That's
have
why
to
they don't
please ya.
like him standing next to me, because they might want to get a little handsy. It's not going to happen. So my family.
They're immigrants. I can see that. I mean,
My-
look at their color of skin.
Who?
Whoa.
You are.
I am an immigrant?
Of course.
How am I an immigrant based on the color of my skin? That's a
Are
little.
you American Indian?
No,
No. So you're an immigrant.
I'm not an immigrant.
What do you mean? Look, I'm sorry.
So I know what you're doing. You're trying to make
who
the
is
argument
native
that
on this
if
land?
you're not native
Go-
on this
go away,
land,
go away.
those people weren't even native
You
either.
are lying to me, okay? Because
Oh,
you're an
okay.
immigrant.
Okay.
You're
I'm
born
not
from
an immigrant.
immigrants. You're born from immigrants. So you're an immigrant.
Can I respond to that?
No, I don't want to.
So I was born from a long time. My family has been in this country for a long time. We settled in this country. We're not
Go back
immigrants.
to your country.
Do you know what a
I'm over
settler
the
is?
land
Go
bridge
back to your
between
country.
Russia.
Or you're waving a
in
Ukraine
Alaska.
flag and you're gonna tell
Go
me
back to
to
your
go back to
country.
my country.
Yes.
How about you go fight for Ukraine? What are you doing
Oh.
over here? Man up, sack up, get over there and
Oh.
fight for the country. What are you
an
doing?
immigrant and you're lying about it.
Yeah, what are you doing? Sack up, buddy. Get on over. I'll buy you a ticket to Ukraine. Go fight for them. You're gonna wave the flag of a country and tell me this isn't my country? Go fight for Ukraine, buddy.
You ready to leave? You need to go.
Why?
Why would I leave?
You need to go.
Stop!
But this is my land.
This land is my land. This land is your land.
Then why are you telling me to leave?
California to the New York Highlands. Bet you don't know the song.
I learned it in elementary
Sing it,
school.
lady. Sing
Yeah.
it for us.
I don't know it. Can you sing it?
Of course you don't. You're not an American.
You just said in this state, kids are stupid. So, that's funny. Anyway, you can go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my work there, my security fund. I know you don't like it when women have security because you want to hurt them, right?
Yep.
But if you want to keep me safe with Dave and his muscles, you can go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett for $5 a month. You can help me and my security fund. Hi. You guys staying hydrated out here?
Oh, yeah.
Do you need any water?
Oh, no, I got my Made in
You
America
got it?
mug here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
What do you think about like when people? I talked to a anti-Trump protester just the other day in St. Pete,
Mhm.
and she said when she sees the flag, she feels scared. Do you have any like? Would you want to calm her fears that she's watching this?
Absolutely. The American flag is not for one party or the other. The American flag is for all the American people. And we can agree to disagree. I think people in this country are sick of the common.
But does the American flag even exist if we're on stolen land? Huh? So technically we shouldn't exist as a country. Stolen land.
rules being thrown out. And that holds true for both parties. I'm here, as a concerned American citizen. I am a registered foreign service officer, and I am terrified.
This dude is a foreign service officer and he's biased. He needs to be fired. You can't be biased. Wait. Yeah.
At how our Constitution is being treated in this country, and I would be doing the same thing regardless of what political affiliation that they
I don't
were
believe it.
doing.
Where were you
How many protests have you been to since his inauguration earlier this year?
I would say probably 5, maybe. Yeah.
How many protests did you go to protest the Biden administration?
In support of?
No,
Oh.
and to protest them.
No, because I feared this would come.
So you didn't protest the Biden
I did not
administration?
protest the Biden administration because I believe that rule of law was being followed, and I knew what was going to come.
Your picture here, they just had a meeting.
Yes, they did.
What do you think about that?
I thought Sarah Palin was missing in action. She really could have done a peace conference and done her thing there. I thought it was, as a Foreign Service officer, I feel it was an embarrassment, a national embarrassment to our military and troops.
What was embarrassing about their meeting?
Rolling out the red carpet for a murderous dictator, authoritarian. And all you have to do is look at what Russian propaganda media is.
If he's a FSO, he's about to lose his job. He is. He's a representative of the United States. You cannot badmouth your boss if you're a Foreign Service officer, you stupid fuck. I hope they see this if you really are an FSO and you lose your job.
Is doing today. They are celebrating Putin over his victory over the United States
Do you
and Trump.
do you expect them to do anything else?
No, because they are state-sponsored.
I don't know, Sam. You got to watch the whole thing. You got to watch the whole thing from when they meet on the red carpet.
By their government.
What's your
They'll
sense?
say something different.
Democracy dies in silence. That's a good one. What do you think people are being too silent about today?
No comment.
Well, you're being silent right now. Your sign says democracy dies in silence, but you're actually being silent.
Yeah.
Are you killing democracy?
That's weird. Wait, whoa.
911? She's killing and murdering democracy right now by being silent. Your shirt says not my president. Who is your president?
That's a good question.
So this is another instance of like grown men listening to a woman shouting and like squealing not to talk to the woman with the microphone. You don't usually take orders from highly emotional females, do you? If you decide that you want to back up your claims, I'd love to talk to you. Hey MAGA, go fact yourself. Okay, I am a
this
Trump
is fun,
supporter,
guys.
and
This
I
is
would love
fun.
for you to fact me.
I don't have any words.
It says go fact yourself. So I'm here, I'm MAGA. Can you fact me?
Nothing you say is true.
Huh?
Nothing that is on Fox News is true. Nothing. Everything that Trump has said he was going to do has not done.
Okay.
He's an essayer. He
Oh.
has lied about deporting. He's not deporting anybody. There is nobody being deported.
That's weird because I come to all these protests and the number one thing people are upset about is alligator Auschwitz and
Listen, guys. I don't know what you... Damn. I don't know what you heard, but no one's being deported.
people being deported. That's like the number one. So you're telling me he's not deporting people?
Deporting means
That is news to me.
Deportation means you go. Wait.
I'm sorry?
We just have concentration camps
Yeah.
here in America.
Where at?
We call them by different names.
Like what?
Yeah, they're called colleges.
If there are actually concentration camps, I'd love to know.
I'm trying to explain. Everyone has the right to due process.
People are upset about.
All right, we're going to pause this just for a second. All right, Sam. Pay attention to Trump's positioning. Okay. Pull. He's going to pull him. Still pulling him. But this part, I like. This is probably the best part of the whole meeting. It's almost like Putin looked up and went like, oh, that's it? Fuck me. That's the president right there. Biden wouldn't have polluted. Look how much bigger Trump is compared to Putin. Look at him. I didn't know Putin met at the White House in 21.
You agree to a ceasefire. Mr. President, what's your message to Vladimir Putin? Mr. Putin, did you underestimate Ukraine? President Putin, will you stop killing
President Donald Trump and Russian President.
Like, I'd never heard the hand on the bottom part, but I've always heard about who reaches forward, who leans in instead of reaching forward. Because Putin had to go lean into Trump. But like I said, I've never heard of the hand at the bottom, but he was doing the more dominant position as far as pulling towards him.
About is alligator Auschwitz and people being deported. That's like the number one. So you're
Let's
telling
go
me
back to
he's
the
not
beginning of
deporting
this.
people?
Dumb
Back to
crap.
me.
Nothing you say is true. Nothing that is on Fox News is true. Nothing.
Okay, we're going to debunk that one right there. She's right. But nothing is basically, not right. They're just like every other legacy media. And wait a second. I wonder what media she listens to.
Everything that Trump has said he was going to do has not done.
Okay.
He's an essayer.
Uh-huh.
He has lied about deporting.
Oh.
He's not deporting anybody. There is nobody being deported.
That's weird because I come to all these protests and the number one thing people are upset about is alligator Auschwitz and people being deported. That's like the number one. So you're telling me he's not deporting people?
No, deporting means
that is news to me.
Breaking news. Breaking news. The President of the United States has not deported anybody. Anybody. In which, by her definition is wrong. He is deporting people. Because it doesn't say where they have to go.
Means you go. Wait.
I'm sorry?
We just have concentration camps here in America.
Where at?
We call them by different names.
Like what?
Basic training?
If there are actually concentration camps, I'd love to know.
I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
Everyone has the right to due process.
Okay.
Everyone. Every single illegal alien here has the right to due process.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
So if they come over and they commit a violent crime or they commit a crime, yes, they get due process for that. If they come over and they overstay their visa, they can be deported right on track.
What's happening?
Yes, it is.
That is what's happening.
They are getting handcuffed out of schools, out of jobs.
What schools?
Yeah. I've yet to see anyone happening in the schools. And remember when they tried to say it was ICE, but in reality it was the FBI over a terrorist threat? Not ICE? Did you miss that part?
Many schools in this country. There was a 5-year-old graduation where they went in, ICE went in and detained.
What do you graduate at 5 years old? Do you even start school at 5 years old? That's confusing. A 5-year-old graduation, they were handcuffing people, kids. I believe she says kids.
These kids.
Yep.
Where they went in, ICE went in and detained these kids.
Oh, detained.
They handcuffed children.
Yes, they did.
Okay, what
Oh.
school?
I don't remember what school.
I would love to look that up.
Fact check, because, and then also.
So it says fact yourself. I'm asking you guys for the facts. What school did that happen in?
I don't know. This happened a little while ago, but look.
So that could be fiction.
I don't remember. But
you don't know, but it happened a little while ago. I do want to look into that, so I would love to know more about it. That's a wild claim to make.
No, deportation means that you get sent back to the country you came from. That's what deportation means. These people, and I'm talking, he said he was only going to deport the ones that were here illegally that committed crimes. That's not what he's doing. Legal immigrants are getting handcuffed, and they're not getting deported. They are going to El Salvador prisons. They're being sent to countries that they have no affiliation with, and they're getting sent to Alligator Alcatraz.
Let's see. Only because sometimes I get, deportation. I'm curious, what does it say for deportation? Noun, the act or instance of deporting. Okay, that doesn't really necessarily say where to. Expulsion of an undesirable alien from a country. It doesn't exactly say where they're getting deported to. The act of deporting or exiling, or the state of being deported, banishment, transportation. Again, American Heritage says this. Merriam-Webster, deportation is expulsion of a group or person or group from a country, typically because they are in a country unlawfully and have immigration laws. It involves the removal of non-citizens from a state's territory. So, by definition, she's wrong. But, fact-checking and all.
They're being sent to countries that they have no affiliation with, and they're getting sent to Alligator Alcatraz in cages. That is not deportation.
They're getting deported out of those cages, but you got to remember, they're cages because they're cells. And they have plenty of living space in those cells.
Okay, so you're saying we need to ramp this up and deport people?
The criminal ones, not the ones actually thriving.
So what legal immigrant has been deported?
There's been quite a few.
I just need the name of one person.
You're gonna have to go online.
I would prefer if you don't touch my stuff, though. You're like 2 feet smaller than me and him. So don't be touching my stuff. That's my husband. He's cute, isn't he? But he's off the market, so she's filming you. You want to watch that back later? If you want to watch more of him and me, he's actually a really great cameraman. You go to Liberty Hangout, and you can actually subscribe and hit that notification bell. You could get all of Justin if you want. I can put him out here more if you want. You want to get me too? If you could say one thing to a Trump supporter right now that you wish they understood, what would you say to them?
You elected a rapist. You elected somebody with over 40 felony convictions.
Oh, I missed that.
Elected somebody with over 40 felony convictions. That's.
Oh, now it's over 40 felony convictions. Whew. Yo, I'm so glad they're setting us straight.
Do we have running our country? Okay. He's making a run for the Nobel Peace Prize, which to me is ridiculous. He thinks
he's making a run for the Nobel Peace Prize. So I don't know if she understands that the Nobel Peace Prize isn't exactly a campaign run. You have to be nominated. You can't just decide, you know what, I'm going to run for the Nobel Peace Prize. You have to be nominated. And not everyone nominated gets one. Trump was nominated a few times during his first run.
has been involved in ending over 7 wars. Do you think that would be worthy of a Nobel Peace Prize, helping end the wars?
Not with this man. No.
Okay.
Oh.
How can you give the Nobel Peace Prize to a felon?
Get off of Fox News.
So what news do you
Oh.
watch?
Yo.
How can you give the Nobel Peace Prize to a felon?
Get off.
You can't get the Nobel Peace Prize as a felon? Just because you're a felon? But you ended wars. So what does being a felon have to do with ending wars?
For Fox News.
So what news do you watch?
I watch Alan Parnas on on Substack. I watch CNN.
Oh.
So why can't you tell me? You're telling me to go watch the news to figure this out, but if you've been watching the news, her sign says go fact yourself. I'm asking, what legal citizen has been deported?
I don't know their names, but there are U.S. citizens.
Uh-huh.
And there are actually
There are U.S. citizens being detained until they have been identified, and then they are released.
immigrants who are trying to do the right thing by going to the immigration office, and as they're coming out, ICE is waiting for them and handcuffing them.
Why is that?
Because they're going against the law.
Huh?
So those people either
criminals,
overstayed
yeah.
their visas, or they were ordered to go in for deportation hearings and deportation orders, and it's a crime it's illegal to overstay your visa in this country. That's the law.
But they're not going through the proper channels. He is not going through due process, which everyone
Yo,
is.
you just said they're arresting them as they come out of court. Coming out of their court hearing. Due process.
Supposed to go through. That is the law.
Yeah. So when you pick up someone who has broken an immigration law, you take them and you detain them. You get a deportation order or some sort of that, and then you deport them. And if the country of origin will not accept them, they get sent somewhere else. They don't have to stay here. They don't have to go back there.
Nope.
That's the point, guys. They aren't
cages.
going to stay here. What cages?
Into cages. Alligator Alcatraz.
And you converted to Catholicism from...
I converted to what?
You know what we call... There's a joke.
Catholicism? What did you say?
Are you Catholic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you?
Were you in 2020?
Was I a Catholic in 2020?
Yes.
I had my conversion.
Sorry, I'm taking interview.
It's a weird question.
Yes, I converted. Yeah, use it. Your homework. So you guys probably huddled over here and looked up stuff about me, right?
Of course, definitely.
Yeah. What else did you find out?
A lot.
Like what?
We'll find out later.
Okay. Well, you can go to libertyhangout.org. There's a lot of information on there about me. My YouTube channel has a lot of information about me. And you know what? I might just find out a little bit about you too.
Your AR-10?
I think
Do I have my AR-10 on me? Does it look like I have my AR-10 on me? But he is one of the first people to get that gun right in my graduation photo. So they really did do their homework. Why is it you guys know more about me than about the issues you claim to care about? You say, don't talk to her, she's this, she's that, she's not one of us. But when I ask you to defend your ideas, they can't do it. But they go and they Google and just store all this information in their brain about me.
Let me point out something about illegal immigration.
Okay.
This has been an issue in this country since Carter.
Yep. Right.
And it has been kicked down with the can through president after president, both parties. What I have a problem with is cherry picking what nations we're concerned about. And
They're deporting all illegals. And it's funny, you're saying it was an issue since Carter. Now that someone's doing something about it, now they're nitpicking? Jesus fucking Christ. What's up, Corey?
what I have a problem with is cherry picking what nations we're concerned about.
Right.
And when I look at the fact that they're only concerned about this administration, Mexico, and black countries. How about we talk about the
What
number
black
of
countries?
illegal Canadians
What black countries?
in Africa that
What
are
black
sucking up
countries?
to Trump? How about South African leaders that he has sucked up with in South Africa? You can
He's
go
sucked up to the people saying to kill white farmers?
Yes.
Okay.
You can find it.
No,
Look up genocide
actually,
in South Africa.
yes, I know. Do you think Trump is sucking up to them?
I think Trump is
You
sucking
should
up
look
to
up
anybody who
genocide
will
in
cut him a
South
check that
Africa.
clears.
That is the most ridiculous thing I think
You think you looked up genocide in South Africa?
I've heard here. Actually, when the South Africans came over and immigrated legally, just wanted to point that out. He actually had up a chart, and he had up the one of the leaders in South Africa to point out how he said to kill white farmers and take over their land.
Because he got caught when he was doing that. See,
Okay.
that's why.
So you know
So
why
you
they
catch him
are
in a lie.
focusing? It's not that they're focusing on certain countries, it's that they're focusing on gangs and criminals. Why is it that certain nations breed gangs and criminals?
Well, I'm sorry, but there are some United States citizens that I think should
We're
get
not
deported
talking
if
about
that is the case as well.
Yeah, we can
call a
deport
spade
them
a
too.
spade.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that they're focusing on specific countries when they're actually have been very, very vocal about focusing on criminals? And why is it Mexico, Venezuela, El Salvador? Why do they breed criminals?
Well, every country does breed criminals.
Well,
I
you're
mean,
the
we
ones
can-
that they're
I'm
focusing
just
on
saying-
countries,
well,
but
they
they're
are
actually focusing on
because
gangs.
they're focusing on non-white countries.
Why is that?
What? Because they're racist.
It couldn't be possibly because those countries, for
Hey,
some
look,
reason,
the
have a
only-
gang problem and a violent crime problem.
Hey, but again, are we cracking down on Australians coming here illegally?
Do they have hordes of gangs crossing over into our southern border?
Who knows? Let's get to work on that, right?
30 people to a cage. There's a illness
It's not
now
30 people.
in Alligator Alcatraz.
Why is that?
Because the sanitation, they're having sanitation problems. There's not clean water, and the food is horrible. They're being
get
treated
bottled
like
water.
That's
animals.
not true.
Yes,
no, it's not. It's not true. What bothers me with your argument is that you're complaining about all legal avenues
he's
to
not taking
deport
any.
people.
Because he's not taking
So what should we do with people who cross the border illegally? What punishment should they have?
If they have not committed a criminal act, is what Trump said he was going to do.
Crossing the border illegally, unvetted, is a crime. So what should we do with them?
Trump said in his own words that he was going to get rid of the ones here illegally that were committing crimes.
So that's what he was
Like
focusing on, the highest priority. That does not mean that everybody else has a free ride. And actually, most people, did you hear the number that 1.2 illegals left the country by self-deportation?
Did you also know
Isn't that good? 1.2 million illegal people
No, I
in this
know.
country. You'd rather them be here.
If they're working, yes, because you know what? The illegal ones that are actually here doing jobs in the farms and stuff that American people don't want to do are paying.
How do you know? Honestly, how do they know that the American people don't want to do if they have the difference between normal wages, paying someone normal wages, and then paying somebody a half of what you would pay Americans?
the taxes, which they don't. Yes, they do.
It's not my fault
Right.
that countries that you list, that you claim are because of race reasons,
Yes.
are plagued with violent crime and gangs. That's not my problem. It's
Okay.
not racist. It's just the truth.
Would
And
you
I
be
want
o-
those people out of our country.
Would you be okay with then Doge going into Mar-a-Lago and rounding up the people that work there that are illegal immigrants?
Yes.
Good. I hope
No?
you go to Mar-a-Lago and ask them to go inside because they're not allowed.
I don't have control over
Well, I'm saying you're a
Mar-a-Lago,
reporter.
So,
So
I'm not a
report the
reporter.
news.
Not a reporter.
Well,
I'm a YouTuber.
okay. Well, same thing. Well,
All right,
spread the truth.
you're the foreign
Spread the
national
truth.
officer.
Yeah.
How about you
Foreign
do it?
service.
All you got to do is get off Fox News. Fox
You're on-
News.
You aren't on Fox
What's
News.
up, Angela G? I don't watch a lot of Fox News. I just pick random clips I see. I stopped watching Fox News a long time ago when they went from bashing Trump to pro-Trump.
And you don't know the answer either.
Because Fox News doesn't tell you stuff like that. That is Trump
Do you
news.
know it? Why didn't they tell you?
Do you watch Fox News?
They did.
No, they didn't
Yes,
because
they
it's not
did.
true.
Yes, it is.
Anyway,
You go fact check
Yo.
yourself because that
All these motherfuckers that say, well, that's because you watch Fox News and that's all they say. Have you ever fucking watched Fox News? that means they would be giving themselves another perspective. I don't think they watch Fox News. They watch Rachel Madcow, Joe in the mornings, or whatever that fucking dude's name is.
Is the truth.
The only person can fact check here was you.
No.
And you're welcome for a free service. You know what? I should get like a medal of honor or something for doing you such a service.
For a woman.
I'll send you an invoice for that.
I know that now they're going after women's voting rights.
Are
That's
they?
one of the things.
Oh, I've not heard about that.
That's the latest on the news that's kind of starting to spread around.
Haven't heard that
is
on the
women's
news.
voting rights.
Okay. Can you go more into that?
Or on X.
That's all I've heard is just, blurbs on the news.
Okay.
Oh.
What news stations do you watch?
MSNBC.
Okay.
Does somebody want to tell her? She's going to have to change the name. It's because NBC does not want to be affiliated with them because there's obviously bias. So they don't want to be affiliated with them because their bias is losing them money.
And they're telling you that women's rights are the next to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
But that's all we know about it.
That's all I know about it.
Okay.
I think they're going after Medicare and Social Security. Medicare they have been talking about.
For illegals
and
and people that can work.
Medicaid, which takes care of all our older people and our children with disabilities. They're stopping vaccines. You've got me going now.
They're not stopping vaccines.
They're doing away with vaccines, which
vaccines are they?
They're doing away with vaccines. Or is she talking about doing away with the scheduling of vaccines? Or the option to take the vaccines? That's not getting rid of vaccines. Taking the mercury out of the vaccines. That's not getting rid of vaccines.
Getting rid of?
All right, first off, measles. How many children in Texas died because they were not vaccinated?
He is on the Epstein
Is it because
files.
they got
How do
rid
you
of
know
it?
that? Do you have access to the files?
I do not. I do
So
not.
another claim you're making that you can't back up.
You go, and you can see him hanging out with Epstein since the 80s.
He also banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago and all of his golf courses and all of his properties.
Mar-a-Lago has a bunch and a lot of illegal aliens working under Trump.
Get your phone out. Let's call ICE.
What? Call ICE?
Yeah.
Let's call ICE. Let's get them out of here.
They won't go to Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, I bet you they would.
No, they won't.
Try it.
If they
Call
have
ICE and give
illegals,
them
yeah.
a free tip.
Give me the number.
There's an ICE tip line.
Just Google it. ICE. ICE hotline. So you want those immigrants to be deported, right?
I do not.
But you're going to call ICE on them.
I don't think it's right that Trump is going around and putting these illegals in cages when he has got so many on his own property.
What proof do you have for that? What proof do you have for that?
If you go on anywhere.
Huh?
I've probably asked you for proof on 5 of your claims and you can't give it to me at all. I'm going to let you look this up. I'm going to talk to other.
If I go anywhere, I'll see it. If I go anywhere, hold on. You know what? Let me go use this fucking spy program. I don't really care about that part. Does Donald Trump employ illegals at Mar? Is there dashes in this? Lago. It's thinking. Oh, 2018, 2019's New York Times and Washington Post. in New York Times. However, Mar-a-Lago has also heavily relied on legal foreign workers to H-2B visas. H-2B visas, that's funny. Those are legal.
People here because they deserve my services as well. So when you've got that, you come back to me, okay? They're pinching and touching my security guard, and they're about to see what happens when you don't
What's up,
stop.
Gomez?
By this man with the big muscles. He's a pussy.
He's a pussy.
Comment below if you think Dave has big muscles.
This man abuses women.
Oh.
He abused me with that big muscle arm.
Is that a fantasy?
On the arm.
I'm sorry?
I did not pinch you.
Oh, she just wanted to get a little grab. Trump
the
owned property,
hell?
employed undocumented workers for years. And what's your source?
What?
What's your source?
What do you mean, what's my source?
My source was Grok.
This woman has no clue how to back up any of her claims. I know. What do you?
Wait, what is that?
source is that?
Oh, well, it's PBS since now he, got rid of it because he doesn't want facts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, neither do you, because you can't give me any of them.
He wants to defund PBS and CNN and all that because
He
they
didn't
give
defund
out the
CNN.
real facts.
Well, if you are reading PBS, you should have the real facts. Have a good day. It was wonderful talking to you. And yeah, I have no clue. That's right. So they are.
I understand they're using these old people as a pawn. And I realize that they, for somehow, are brainwashed to the point to wherever, do they get a script? Do they get a, hey, if you study this right, we'll pay you $25 to come out and protest? Or they'll hold auditions. They could be actors. Because there's just no way people are that fucking stupid out there protesting with a brain thought process in that matter. And if there is, I'm glad it's the older boomer generation. Because everyone thinks they're fucking crazy anyway. It's what the newer generations think. And the newer generations are starting to wake up. And it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. So far. Until AI gets involved and then, I don't know. You got that genetic coding engineering. Huh? What if I could create more clones of me, right? But put my brain and my memories inside the clone so I could live forever. Huh? And if somebody were to try to kill me, they would have to preserve my brain, and I have a clone already ready. I could be immortal. Not like Hulk Hogan, because obviously Hulk Hogan wasn't the immortal Hulk Hogan. Look at him now. He's wrestling the Iron Sheik. I said it. I don't know, maybe it's public education, maybe it's not. Maybe it's immunizations, maybe it's not. Maybe it's fluoride, maybe it's not. Maybe it's the gay frogs. Maybe it's not. Trying to figure out. If they say it's the water, where does this bottled water come from? Does that mean there's no gay frog water in those? Oh, God. Oh, God. You were right. You were right, Gomez. I have their blood. Right? Makes sense. It makes sense. Anyway, not to sound too crazy, holy shit, this is the longest stream I've done in a while. But I didn't clap hard enough. I'm not telling you how to think, because if I was telling you how to think, you would be like those people on the streets protesting, saying everything they want you to believe. But then when you question them, just like when you question some of these retards at MAGA events, when you retards on campus protest, I forgot what I was going to fucking say because I was trying to remember retards from across the board. Nope, it's not coming back. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. It is Tuesday. And it's going to be another fucking hot one. Oh my god, it was so fucking hot yesterday. All the way up to like 8 at night. And I hate it because I don't want to overwork my AC. But you know, when you're upstairs, it's fucking hot. Even with the fan on. Even with blackout curtains. Obviously, I need to get better blackout shades. Like the ones that cover the whole thing and come down. Maybe that'll help. I've also thought about tinting the windows in my house. Is that a thing? It could be a thing. I'm about to make it a thing. Anyway, I'm not telling you how to think. I'm just telling you to think. Which is weird. Weird. You too, Gomez. Yeah. Forgot. I'm missing buttons. Hold on. There it is.